What is up, guys? Cyberhoudini here, and welcome back into a little bit of Avowed. This is Obsidian's brand new RPG. There's lots of cool little Easter eggs in it, obviously Pillars of Eternity, but I'm also hearing there's a cheeky South Park Stick of Truth Easter egg in there. We gotta find that. We have to. Because people forget, like, Obsidian have a wild track record. Yes, they actually did work on South Park Stick of Truth, but Fallout New Vegas is their big claim to fame, right? And hopefully one day, they did just rehire the writer of Fallout New Vegas. Hopefully one day we'll go back to the wonderful wastelands with Obsidian. I would be so down for that. Wouldn't it be a perfect world if every, like, 6 years we got a Bethesda Fallout, and every 3 years we got, like, an Obsidian one? But I don't know, it takes that long to make games these days. I swear to God. But this is Avowed. This is their brand new first-person, third-person RPG in the Pillars of Unity, Pillars of Eternity world. I was going to say Pillars of a Universe. But yes, I'm enjoying it so far. You know, as usual, the haters online can't seem to enjoy a video game anymore. Maybe we should go outside, touch some grass, and pick up a new hobby, because I am loving this game. I'm loving it. We've made it to the third area now. We're kind of in a sort of a Japanese-style monument valley. I dig it. I think the story is we're playing as this godlike, which is a kind of a blessed being, and usually it's been handed down by one of the many gods of this series. But in this case, we don't know who the god is, and we're on the hunt for the Dream Scourge, which seems to be a type of, like, fungi, like mushroom-style clicker monsters, turning people into, you know, horrible creatures that we have to take down, like a scourge. So we need to figure that one out pronto. So we're kind of figuring out a little bit more about which god we're after. Now, you have a choice of all sorts of weaponry. I'm using the double flintlocks, but then I slide over to using this cool spear with the grimoire for the spells. I've been kind of rocking this with the no HUD, which I've been actually liking. Maybe we'll go back to that. The only issues is a little bit hard to find your mission marker. Alright, I think we're in the middle of this little quest here. It was like a burnt village, and we need to figure out what happened here. What happened? We've also been trying out Monster Hunter. I know, I never played that. I've shown my distaste for it, but we're trying it. We're actually playing Monster Hunter World, not Wilds. Thought it'd be cool to go back a little bit. I have Rise as well, so we'll just see. That was kind of cool. We took down this big old T-Rex with wings and stuff. Like, what the fuck is that? And then we played a brand new game. Basically, Lethal Company with Muppets, excuse me. That's what happens when you scoff some food just before a stream. Your stomach's like, let me catch up. It's called Repo, and it's kind of like little physics-based, but you're trying to escape all these ghosts and gather up some items. It's really cool. Really cool. Okay, I'm just going around in circles now. So we need to figure this out. I'm still using my inventory and stuff to actually find my health. Alright. That which remains. Investigate the grotto. Learn what happened here. I think I was just running around this new map because we came into this new area, and I was just hitting up. It's split into multiple open areas, but it's pretty cool. Like, you can go into the towns and fast travel there, and zoom back out, and then zoom out to the living lands. You can see here we did Dawn Shore, Emerald Stair, and now Shatter Scarp. But we also have these little snowy and lava areas as well, so pretty cool. Alright, ancient lake bed. I think this is going to be one of these. We're going to have to jump down a well or something, are we? Maybe there's somewhere we can check out. I think we came down here and did some spider caves, didn't we? Maybe. Hello, anybody home? This one's using Unreal Engine 5 and all the fancy, like, lumen and nanite and all that. And it can be quite beautiful, especially I notice the lighting can be quite nice, but still has a little bit of texture fuzzy stuff. Instead of the usual texture pop in, what they're doing is they're using this nanite technology where what it does is it slowly, like, microscopically fades in and out the textures, which is very clever. Okay, so I think we're probably going to be coming out that way. We just have to find a way in there, huh? Here we go. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We're going down that well. Skadenclef Grotto. Okay, let's go down the grotto. Yeah, I think this one got, like, sort of undeservedly, you know, crapped on. And it was mainly because of, like, first and foremost, you know, when people see ladies or people of color in games, there's a very select group of people that are just twisted in the brain, and they immediately you know, think it's DEI and all that crap. So that, you know, get that out of the way. And then, unfortunately, one of the artists over at Obsidian, hopefully he's fired now, he decided to speak up and like, this game isn't for you. He had one of those weird moments, those white person soapbox moments. We had Brie Larson doing the same thing. It's like, why are you speaking up for other people? Weird virtue signal. Look how beautiful this game can be as well. Yeah, Obsidian still have a lot of great talent. Now you might say, oh, they're not the same team as when it was Fallout New Vegas. I'm like, sure enough, like, you know, shout out to that. But that's more of an industry problem where it's a giant, crappy, revolving door instead of nurturing talent and keeping them for 20 years. You could probably count on one hand how many people are still in the industry 30, 20 years in the same company, right? You don't see every day celebrating lifetime awards. Only a few, like freaking Ted Price and that. Not to mention if they're there that long without being problematic. Look how beautiful this is. My god. Yeah. Crystals and spiderwebs. I like the crystals, not the spiderwebs. All of the other are crystal spiders. Hello. You friendly? No, not really. We have our companions as well. One of our companions is Kai. He's kind of a fish race, but he's voiced by Garrus from Mass Effect. And we've just got this new character as well. Giata. It was in the last area, which was kind of like swamp meets Italian Tuscany. It was really cool. And she's cool. She's got that kind of Italian accent. She's very, very strong. She's our little healer slash buff. But we'll see. There's a new character we just bumped into. It's like a little elf person, and she's very flirty and very innuendo. She kind of cracks me up. I can't quite tell if it's cringe dialogue or hilarious. Oh, there's the Dream Trolls. The Dream Trolls are usually just humans, but they're like super powered. All the weapons and skills that we have. Okay, looks like they want us to shoot this from here. That'll open the wall from earlier. Okay, let's go do that. Excuse me. But yeah, you can play this in third person as well, like, even with the guns and everything. But you know, it's you know, up there with Bethesda. They're trying to be their little Skyrim moment. So you can see it's kind of slidey McSlidersons. But it's fine, you know, it's fine, it's fine. There's lots of great settings you can do. Performance-wise, it's been okay. Oh, there's some of the people. Oh, God. We put them out of their misery.
Awful.
Jeez.
These things shouldn't be caged.
No.
They should be laid to
It's like
rest.
someone's experimenting on them.
But that simply is itself.
So they get all these
Red petals.
gross
Red
boils
petals.
and pores, and then the fungi burst through and takes over their mind. It's probably...
I am trapped.
Mm-hmm.
Branches and bunches of branches, unbreakable.
The hell is going on here? Yeah, they were definitely experimenting. Mildewed. Small collection of notes. Affliction begins with brief abscesses, that is, moments of unawareness, not unlike those caused by disrupted sleep, over in abbreviation, great age, and so on. Yes. So it's like, that's why it's called Dream Trolls. It's visiting them in their sleep. But I think it's happening to us too. Alright, everybody chill. I won't kill you unless I have to. You have a name.
I cannot hold on.
This gunt.
The soil is my body, and the roots.
See, they're
are
speaking.
me.
Every time we go to sleep, we're chatting with
Myself
this
is
god.
nothing.
They have a name now. It's like, let's see, you can say it here somewhere. Thorns. Oh yeah, Sapidal. Sapidal. So yeah, in this world, Pillars of Eternity, there are like, it must be over a dozen gods. Like there's like Hylia and Wodica and all that. Everybody has their own elemental god.
We can do nothing.
What the hell? What are they talking about? This is just a little side quest. A nice little cave though. I like the dungeons in this area. It might lead to a boss or... Oh, hold. Friend. These are the ones talking earlier.
What do you want from us?
Nothing. But are you the people who did this? Or are you just the escaped ones?
God's take me. You're a real person.
Yeah, I think that
Not a
this,
dream
for me,
troll.
this game, it's a
That's
little
a
bit safe,
fallacy.
but it's super
Dream
fun.
trolls are
That's the sad
derived
part.
from real
You'll have
people,
games
you
that
idiot.
have crap story,
Ignore
great gameplay, and then you'll have
the envoy
games with
by
great
any
story
chance?
and shite
We've
gameplay.
heard rumors of your coming.
This one's a little bit safe down the middle. I think the hardest part to visually is like the NPCs are very much like random slider, you know. It is what it is. I think that's more of an engine issue, because you can see a lot of these kind of games follow similar suit. My thing is like it's all in the eye of the beholder, right? Like I draw a stick figure and someone else draws a stick figure and they create like the Mona Lisa, but I do, and it looks like stick figure. So I think when it comes to this kind of stuff, you'd be like, how could they let these NPCs out into the open? Like, this is the best you're going to do. It looks like Play-Doh. I get that, but obviously, clearly to the artist, they were like, this looks serviceable. So to each their own. It's the eye of the beholder, I kind of think. I don't know, it's a tough one.
So you must be acquainted with Captain Weemgar then? That's fortuitous. We're naturalists who created a small settlement here after Adir ordered us to study the crystal spiders
Naturalists?
of
I wish
the
you were
living lands.
naturists.
We
Dude,
should
my
have
nose has been
fled.
bleeding today. I don't know why. It must be
Adherents
a bit of
warned us
cold
this
air.
venture was doomed, but we ignored them. Then some of our
No
people
magic
became
dust.
afflicted.
We
No sniffer.
sequestered the infected away.
Right, but did you
one
do
of them
that?
turned in the night, causing a fire that swept through the area.
Sheesh.
We came to this cave,
Right, that must have
saving
been the
who
fire
and
from
what
up
we could
above.
with Captain Weemgar's help. But he said we needed
Wingard.
to kill our affected
Wingardium
companions.
Leviosa.
The steel
There's this
garrote
crazy
was very clear about
PS1
whether dream
Harry
trolls
Potter
can be
style
permitted to
game
live.
coming. It's called like Secret Agent Wizard or something. I want to see. It's coming out like in a day or two. I want to see if we get my hands on it. Could be a bit of fun. I think it's just blowing stuff up in a Hogwarts style, set in PS1 style, and then just physics hilarity. Nice. So why are you harboring dream trolls? Is that like a mistake or something? Why?
Gods, I wish we never had.
We originally came here to study the spiders.
Well, I'm
When
sure
our
you did.
colleagues turned, we had no choice.
It could have
but
got to
take
do
on
with
a
the
new
Adra
field of
crystals,
research.
which seems to be connected
We
to
thought
souls.
we
and
could
that.
save them.
You want to save the dream trolls? It's pretty
It
noble.
was certainly the desired outcome. But given what we've seen of the plague, we may have to kill them instead.
How can you speak so clinically?
Tobin.
My brother, your husband, is one of them.
I'm a pragmatist. We need your help.
So,
anyway.
yeah, what can I do? So, either we're going to try and save them, or we just outright kill them.
Kill the dream thralls for us. That way Weemgar will have no reason to turn us away.
That's why there's 3 of them.
Are you a fool? The Steel Garrote won't care. They'll kill us if they know we're alive.
Not if the envoy euthanizes the dream
Oh,
thralls
yes.
for us.
Euthanization.
You're joking.
Euthanasia.
Those are our friends, your husband, and my brother. No, just ask Weemgar for provisions. We only need supplies. I know he has provided for us before, but we need more. We're too hungry to think straight.
So, we're going to have a choice
Once
here.
we have the right provisions,
Okay.
we can decide what to do next.
Alright, let's do that. Resolve. I don't have that. Got it. I'll kill the dream calls. Really would be alright with me killing your husband. So, which would you guys do, you know? Any other solutions?
I have one. There's no hope for us, after all.
Wow.
You could kill us. Let's be realistic. We're damned either way. Might as well end it
My
cleanly.
god.
What are you talking about, you lunatic?
Even if the envoy got Weemgar to protect us, there's no guarantee his words will mean anything to the Steel Garrote. They might still decide we're infected. Worse, they might decide we're trying to infect other adherents.
Then we'll just take the provisions and...
And what? They'll still run out.
What do you
We're
think?
going to die.
They're probably
It's just a
still
matter
gonna
of whether it's
turn
by
to
starvation
dream
or
trolls.
the Steel Garrote's hand. No. Better we just end it here.
Jeez.
She doesn't speak for us. Kill her if you must, but the rest of us will leave this cave and never look back.
Damn, this is like chaotic neutral. Got it. I'll kill the dream trolls. You can't give up hope. You know what will happen if you get provisions. That's true. We know so little about the dream trolls. You can see our character there. When you first create your character, you have a choice to add on these. Because we're godlike, we have a similar fungi growing all over. You can have ones on your head and everything. You can turn all this stuff off, of course. People kind of still react to them. Instead of us turning us mad, we've kind of been chosen.
A bit sentimental, but your logic is sound.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you, Envoy.
She would say emotion doesn't come into science. What do you think? Provisions? They'll probably all die. I've noticed a lot of what they're doing, it's very clever. A lot of the missions, the choices you make affect the next area. So say like you, there was a couple of people running from Paradise, the first town, and I was like, okay, go to Third Bourne. And now they're hanging out in Third Bourne, so we'll see where that goes. Now, it could end up having like this knock-on catastrophic effect. But it's a nice little touch, I suppose. It doesn't really change things. It'll probably have some little nod at the end. Like I've noticed a lot of RPGs, their ending boils down to a lot of cutscenes and slideshows, and you're like, oh, okay, you know, we're not really pushing the envelope in story as much anymore. But people see their choices in these slideshows and they're like, aha! So I guess in that very brief moment, I know you can't do 37 cutscenes at the end, I get that, but my goodness, it's kind of, we're still really at an impasse when it comes to actual physical choice in video games. It does not work. People will say it's there, but yeah, either it just comes down to whether the NPC is dead or not, or whether it affects an ending or not. That's about it. Everything else is just preordained cutscenes and achievements. So it's a funny one. You can't just get too wrapped up in the endings. For me, a good ending is a couple of bosses and, you know, a good farewell if it's the end of a series, or a good ending of that game, you know, which means not too much of cliffhangers, you know. Sequels come and go, but you don't have to be Marvel and have 27 fucking dumbass post-credit scenes because you're so afraid that people won't go see the next movie or something. I don't know. It's just stupid. Alright, let's try and save these people.
You'll have all
I've played enough games to know that
if you succeed.
probably about 80 to 90% of games just have a so-so ending.
Know it.
So you can't really hurt it too much. You look at things like From Software, one of the most celebrated guys in the industry. They're not great at endings, you know. At the end of the day, if it wasn't for their bosses, those games wouldn't be as celebrated as they are. And that's just me being extremely honest, you know. I love them, but, you know, we love our bosses. So really, for an ending like that, those games, it's like, what's the end boss like? Alright, slidey.
We're going to die here. I know it.
Calm down.
Doom
Alright,
is
so now we have
waiting.
to, I guess this is the barred door from earlier, is it? We don't know. Like, when it comes to the dream trolls, oh, that's just from there, okay. We know so little. Diary scrap, final page of a short diary. Lost the cave stone, vines reached Canopy Sky, cave gone, cannot get back to the world of stone. I know greenery, the garden, kit. Oh, these branches they're talking about is basically the infection spreading into their brain. Nice pretty cave. Okay, let's go see. Let's see what the journal has to say on that. Speak with Wingham. Okay. Gathering provisions. Honestly, it'd be nice if I could just give them some of my own provision, but not all. But sometimes you can help people with potions and medicine and all that. Let's go. Some great shots in this game, my god. Oh, can't. The trigger isn't until you're up there, is it? Okay, cool. Cool, yeah, the Dream Scourge. Unusual plague spreading across the living lands. Mind, even the ecosystem. It's cool, it's created these nice little coral and fungi mixed together. Fungi? We got jungle fever. Okay, so where's this guy at, anyway? Is he back in Thirdborn? Let me see, this is Battle Scars. Yeah, this is a quest for Kai. I do want to do that. Oh, is he back here? Aha, okay. That which remains. I don't think we can fast travel anywhere there, can we? No. Wonder, could you get through there, could you? Let's see. It's probably a drop down, but I did open up some of the lifts, didn't I? This area is very, as I was saying, I kind of tested a desert and Monument Valley. Some of the places. And I think that's what they're aiming at the map, is it? No, it's over here, okay. Maybe we can. Yeah, let's get up there. Won't take too long. Yeah. Yeah, I chose a female character in this one. Just, it's always nice to look at a nice little pert booty. And what I tend to do is if I'm playing a game with a dude in it, and I'll mix and match it with a girl, and then vice versa. So like with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, with Henry, you didn't have a choice there. And then Monster Hunter. Can I use this lift now? I did activate it. Monster Hunter, we went back male, so it's like male, female, male, female. I don't mind too much. It's not affect me. It kind of comes down to the state of character creator. Like, you know, the slider goes from like anywhere to, you know, fucking Dragon Age, Veilguard looking a bit rough, all the way to something like First Descendant, you know. The booty, we need to actually get over there. Get the booty out. Get the booty. Give me the booty. Shite. It's probably not a good idea. Not a good idea, bad idea. You can pretty much climb on anything. I gotta give them a shout out to the ledge grab. It sounds so stupid, but this day and age, we live in a world where even the devs have forgotten ledge grabbing in a lot of games. It's either, you know, bird poo, white paint everywhere, or yellow rope and string everywhere. Oh, Jesus, man, jokes. Alright, this guy up here. I don't know if he's part of the Steel Garou or just the A there, guys. Steel Garou, everything. We're kind of, the big bad is the Inquisitor Ludwig. She's, as you can imagine, yeah, she's basically trying to glass the entire living lands in hopes of ridding it of the Dream Scourge. Ludwig herself she has died already, but come back as a Death Watch, so she's like a living, breathing, flaming soul trapped inside of her armor, so she's going to be trouble. And all the dead bodies so far, it's pretty messed up. Living lands are cool. I think this idea of the living lands is to move away from Pillars of Eternity, so if they wanted to do Pillars of Eternity 3, you know. But there is mention of dead fire everywhere. Okay, let's go talk to this guy.
What can I do for you, Envoy?
Yes, we speak to you about the burnt down settlement in the lake bed. Hope you're all doing well.
Careful where you say that.
Yes.
Thrown into the shit if word gets out. I can't risk discussing this with you further.
Yeah, people were saying I had a little bit of delay.
Their caretakers must stay in that cave.
Delay, so it gets you paranoid. Stay in the cave, they're losing their minds. Tell me the whole story. We need to discuss this. Send more provisions to the poor souls, that's all.
Ah, so.
Yes.
You know, I can't say I'm surprised you learned the truth.
Is it going to be
I'm
enough?
sorry I didn't tell you, but never mind. Provisions.
Okay, that was easy.
I'll see it done.
Thank you, I'll show you. I appreciate it. I know there's be sacrifice for you and your soldiers. I'm sorry.
We'll make do, Envoy.
Yes, can I help?
For all they've done for us.
Why did he give me money?
Tell me, are the infected still alive?
There's only like 3 people left, right?
Gone?
They're alive. I couldn't bring myself to kill them. The search for a cure goes on.
We can only hope.
Right.
That means a lot to us.
How do you guys feel about that? It's like same with like in the zombie apocalypse. Like we've seen this between like the governor and other things like that.
That's all
in The Walking Dead. What do you do, right? If it's your family, or locking those people in the barn.
Godspeed, Envoy.
What do you do? Would you be more inclined to try and keep your family if a cure happened? I don't blame people, because if you've ever watched The Mist, yeah, at the end they kind of give up hope and people start doing things that you can't come back from, and then all of a sudden they find like they're winning the war, or something like War of the Worlds, where people are, you know, obviously dying, a lot of people probably, or yeah. When it comes to like alien or disaster movies, you can almost use all these movies in terms of desperation. Like at the very end, I think it's something like The Road, right? Like The Road, there's like maybe 100 people left. Like they're not winning. The world is dying. There's nothing left, and they've resulted to huge amount of cannibalism and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Alright, let's go to Thirdborn. I really like that you can kind of fast travel inside the town as well. That's something that Bethesda badly needs to fix. Like if you're going to do fast travel, don't fast travel me outside the door only to have to load another door. Alright, here we go. So this is the kind of, I was saying, there's a sort of like between the cherry blossoms and this kind of red wood, there's a sort of a Japanese influence here. You've got these leviathans, as they're called. They've literally set up the pub in here. This is mainly where the Thirdborn and Kai's civilization. Leviathan Market. You can just lift all this stuff up and sell it. Yoink. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. It's always the way with me. I have this thing where I don't listen to the online stuff, so if the hype is there, I'll play it. And I really do end up enjoying things so much more.
We got things for you to kill.
The Ico, you know, we have this something in the Highlands. Follow up the swordfish. Okay, hello there.
Ah, hello, stranger. Welcome
Hello.
to Thirdborn. How can the Tiranui
Look at these
help?
guys. They look like freaking Furbies or something. These actually are the Tiranui.
We just keep the peace in and around town.
They used to break up tavern brawls and heated quarrels. Now you're, what, supervising everyone who's guarding the walls?
We're just a bit overwhelmed right now.
We had when we were breaking in here, it was actually a really cool moment. We had like a 20+ enemy battle with people. Might not seem like much, but
well,
kind of cool.
Don't do it again unless you got...
Yeah. We got a lot of missions here. Bounties, Captain Tygo. Bounty, we have okay, Chieftains. Moi Piki. Okay, Koda and Dario. Alright. Lots and lots of bounties. We can do those. Half of those you just end up meeting by accident. They're just little mini bosses around the world.
You there, the one with the face.
Perhaps
I could entice you with riches in return for a simple favor.
Fish! Get your fish!
Get your fish. Okay, so where is Yahtzee then? She's in here somewhere. She's like, as I said, little pink, horny Furby. I think she might join the party from the sounds of it. I don't know how many companions there is. We have 4 so far. You know, a lot of people are like, we don't get to romance them, what's the point? Like, damn, it's not always about bugging. Oh, they're talking to each other.
They stole my research on the goblins. I have to get it back. Let it go, Yahtzee. They'll kill you. They can certainly try.
She sounds like, I almost keep calling her, she's like a horny Angela Lansbury from Murder, She Wrote. She's got that old classical way of speaking, and then you're like, and she's like, can I pinch your bottom? What? Okay, here we go. Let's get this. Is part of the main quest, is it?
Oh gods, and Adiran.
The last time we were in was burnt to the ground. We had to try and stop it in time. That was pretty cool.
The official Adiran envoy is here at my request.
But it seems there are some choices.
What I want to know is why she's in the company of one of our own.
No.
I meant to stop by, but I guess.
Is this your sister?
I'll deal with you later. We have unfinished business. But your friend has some explaining to do.
Sister,
why have you
husband.
come to Thirdborn? After what your people did in Emerald Stair, I can't imagine you carry an edict of friendship with you.
Jesus, one word to another, I swear to you, I mean no harm.
Horse shit. You're under Ludwig's thumb.
Oh no, we've not got to do with Ludwig.
But don't take it out on us. I'm furious too, darling. That
yes,
monster
darling.
stole my research.
Or maybe Ruby
and
Wax.
who knows what she plans for it. But you know, if this Adiran was untrustworthy, I'd kill her myself.
I'd like to see you try.
I apologize, envoy.
Yes, we're the envoy of the Emperor.
Dreamthrall siege our gates day and night. People are hungry, and I have not.
Yeah, PlayStation
days.
just reported like all these high sales and
temper
over
is
75 million consoles. Now they just announced they're letting go of a whole lot of layoffs.
I assume you're here
No one's
delivering
exempt.
a message on behalf
Basically,
of Adir.
thank you for all the money we just got. Now leave. Give Temerity the letter. Quizzer Ludwin has a message for you. Ooh, don't give her it. Only my own. Ludwin and our steel garrote are coming. Nice. What would you do? I think we should warn her, shouldn't we? Yahtzee says the godless ruins here might hold the key to the Dream Scourge. We're here to see if she's right. Let's warn her.
Does she intend to raise our home as well?
She tends to try.
Maybe worse.
We're meant to be with Ludwig. She's kind of working with the Emperor as well.
And
or
now
Empress.
she's a little too interested
she's
in
too
the
crazy.
godless ruins here.
What do you mean?
I think that Ludwig did at Fior, then use your imaginations. The Inquisitor might be after the location of the garden. So this garden we're looking for is kind of like the Garden of Eden. It's going to be a way for us to communicate with this god, this Sapadal.
Oh gods. And she's going into the ruins to get it. Andra's death.
She only has one speed.
If I could help you, I would.
And that is
the fact of the
to
matter
burn
is,
everything
I'm
in our
over my
way.
head already. I can't even protect the ruins myself.
That's where we come
The
in.
Archmage Ringrim has warped the very reality of Shatterscarp.
Huh?
Let's just say there's a magical barrier
Okay,
around the
warping
ruins now.
reality.
No one's getting in or out without Ringgrim's say-so.
So where is Ringgrim?
Ringgrim? As in from the circle of ARCHMAGE? She's here?
Is she a celebrity?
The very one. I feared you'd be excited. Her presence isn't a good thing, Yahtzee. She flew into the Shark's Teeth a few weeks ago, and now that area is an impenetrable wasteland of ice. I heard there's an Adiran who had his mind utterly broken by her.
Yeah, we
He's
need to go
still
into the
lost out
icy
there,
place.
as far as I know.
Alright, intellect, we could use that, okay. The ruins must hold something terribly important if Ringgrim came all this way.
Maybe even an entrance to the garden.
Right.
We absolutely have to go inside and see
Oh,
for
yeah.
ourselves. The Circle of ARCHMAGE don't get involved unless there's something they can gain. They're not really known for their altruism.
The voice
Look
acting
at
on
the
that is
Siege of
hilarious.
Cragholt.
Yeah, I noticed some of
And that
the...
was
I don't
just
know what
so
that
that
is.
Glenn
There's
would
been a
have
couple
to try and
updates.
show up console
How the
hunt.
NPCs
The truth is,
run
I'm
at
up to my
30
neck in
frames or something. I don't know what's
catastrophes.
wrong with it.
Between the horde of dream thralls
Something wrong.
pounding on our gates and trying to keep peace with Adir, I've had to station guards on our borders to control
I'll
who
help,
goes
don't
in and
worry,
out.
don't worry.
I never thought I'd say this, but the Archmage is the least of my concerns. So, Ludwig wants the ruins, but even if I wanted to give them over, Reengrim controls
You see, that's what
them.
happens in these games. We, the
good luck
player,
getting
end
an
up
audience with an
breaking and
Archmage.
killing bosses, and you end up actually letting them through, you know? And he does runes, so it means dealing with Rindrim, so be it.
I didn't know they made adherents with such bravery.
Oh, it's not
You
bravery.
never know what marvels you live to
Bull
see.
rushing through.
You're likely gonna die a very horrible death.
Nice.
But I pray Galawain will at least make it fast.
Look on the bright side. If we survive this, it'll make a great story.
Hell yeah.
When an archmage like Ringgrim
Leave a
decides
good, beautiful
they don't
body
want
as
to be
well.
disturbed, they make sure of it.
Okay, so whereabouts?
There are rumors. She
Bones
uses
of
the
the
bones
ancient
of the
dead.
ancient
Okay.
dead.
Well, it's not what not, I suppose.
It's definitely
Some of the
practical,
dialogue's
I'll
good.
give her that.
Sorry, it is.
Although I wonder if
You're not
it's
allowed to
because
like
she
these
likes giving
games. If the
trespassers
internet says it's
nightmares.
bad, you're not allowed to like these
I
games.
wouldn't blame you if you
I don't
choose
give
to
a
run
shite what the
away.
internet says.
But if you want to find
Sorry.
Ringgrim,
I'm enjoying
head
myself.
east of here. Go past the Pargrunin ruins.
Go back
and
to
when you
Call of
see the
Duty or
ice,
wherever you
you're
came from.
there. And
Doop,
Yahtzee,
doop, doop.
be careful.
Yeah, these kind of guys who play like fucking
If
60
Kalichi
hours
lost
of Call of Duty
you, he'd
Warzone
never
every year.
forgive me.
On the 27th Call of Duty, doing
Oh,
the
don't
same
worry
shit,
about me
remaking the
tonight.
same games.
If
And
my
then they'll be like,
spouse fizzle, I can
you're not
always
allowed
give a
to
good
like these
lashing
new
with my
games.
tongue.
Good lord.
That's what I'm afraid
Half of
of.
them would be happy if
Good
you
luck.
just froze time in 2007. In a lot of ways, I would be too, especially in terms of like the world and everything else. But yeah, it's just not the way it is. People bring up a good point. They were like, I pulled out my old PS2 or PS3 randomly got an update. It was so weird. And they pull out these old consoles, start playing those games and how easy it is. Like, yeah, graphics be damned or whatever, but some of them, they look fantastic still and they play fantastic still. And I agree. I do think that we've gone far, far too away from the greater picture of video games. There's too much politics, there's too much shite going on, and there's too much fluff, and open world games have gone out of control, and Battle Royale is sucking us dry. I do agree with that for sure. But it just, all you have to do is look at an indie game or a fun game and you'll still see the living, breathing heart of video games right there.
Good. It might convince her to keep you safe too.
Okay.
One last thing. Once you had a moment to settle
Seems
in
like we
with
get a new
Yahtzee,
companion
come back
in
and
each
speak
area.
with me. I need your help with something.
Okay, I'll help you.
How exciting.
Now we'll see
We're
what
off to see an Archmage,
Yahtzee is.
To gain
Is she a
access
mage
to an
as well?
ancient godless ruin. You do spoil
Kind of
me.
gives me vibes of that.
I've just the fragrance for such an occasion.
Oh no.
I want to make sure I smell my best when she kills us.
Oh, very nice.
Meet me by the tavern when you're ready to head out. Make sure all your gear is up to snuff. We are meeting an Archmage, after all.
Oh my.
Now I'm feeling underdressed.
Really? Is it like, are there like royalty? Face your fears. Okay. I think you can go back and do other quests anyway, so don't worry too much. Maybe she throws perfume at people. She's like a grenadier or something. I don't know. Sorry, I just have like a little bit of PTSD from the perfumes in Elden Ring. So broken. Okay. Nice. I'm excited to see like lava areas and the ice area as well. Cause hello, little chicken. No kicking the chicken here. Well, I will shoot you. Yeah, but we've been rocking these badass little flintlock pistols. I got this one. It was kind of cheap. It was like, I think I showed it in the last stream. Fair play. Fair play to you. The specials aren't great on it, but it was kind of cheap. I think it was only like 8,000, which for, you know, a unique weapon, it's not too bad. We'll see. I think they've said they're going to continue doing Avowed stuff. And I hope Josh Sawyer and his team also get a nice big budget for Pillars of Eternity 3. Keep out. This means you. Stem the tide. The Screamster's house off limits. We'll probably find a way in there. Now you can probably climb up in these places. The first town, Paradise. I don't know who was doing the level design for that, but you are a god, because they literally made every single rooftop climbable. I was finding rare stuff. And if you go down to the shanty town, which, you know, is a shanty town, it's full of like old rickety wooden buildings on top of each other. You can be climbing up and down there. You feel like parkour god by the end of it.
Ah,
This is a game that it's safe in what it does. It uses everything the industry has learned, but it does it to such a high quality. I gotta give it to them. But in that safety, you worry about becoming stale. And what I mean by that is, like, you've got a very distinct RPG elements, you've got very distinct abilities and weapons and that, and they all work fantastic, and it's really fun to play. But you're like, it never quite breaks out of that, you know? It's almost like, see what I'm saying? Like, you can really climb on anything. It's like the epitome of an RPG. Like, honestly, whether you want to believe it or not, it might not be better than Skyrim, but it'll definitely could teach Bethesda a lot of things. And even just in the quality of life things, you know? They've done such a great job. Like, I can't get over, you can transmogrify. I think it got a little bit of a delay with Xbox, so they could hit 60 frames because people were freaking out about it. And in doing so, they just tightened up every system. And I think they did a wonderful job. Like, Bethesda wishes that they could have a game like this. And that's the way I feel, in terms of, like, how it runs and plays and all that, you know. But to each their own. I would take this open area way more than open world, because open world might feel grand and cool, but like from this rock to that mountain, who gives a fuck? Nothing happens, you know. Bethesda stopped caring about like individual cool moments since Skyrim, you know. It was the last. This is what people keep bringing up, Skyrim. Well, I hate to break it to you, that's a 15-year-old game. The world has moved the fuck on, but just because the player base hasn't, and you're getting, you know, mods and big breasts on Lydia, I get that. That's fun. That's great. Jesus Christ, the world has moved on. We can't keep playing a 15-year-old game. I need Elder Scrolls 6. Hello, Lacuna. How's it going, dude? How you been? How's it going? I assume you've been busy doing stuff. Hopefully, you're doing all right, and the family's doing good. How's college getting on? I know you were trying to get into a spot. Trying to get that psychology going. Hope everything's going well for you. You're good people. These poor bastards, half of them dead. They definitely put up a hell of a fight. Because the Dream Scourge, you only see a few of them at a time. You're like, okay. You don't see how much of they are, like a wave of zombies coming. Okay, so she wants me to probably talk in there. But I kind of want to do Kai's mission just ever so gently. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. Is there a way of putting a marker down? I think it's already over there, is it? We'll just go in this general direction. As far as I can tell, with Kai's mission, it's as you can see, it's battle scars. It appears to be some kind of a platoon-style story where he may have lost some of his brothers in arms. Maybe he even was a deserter. We're not quite sure. They does seem to be very angry. Look how cool this is. Gross! It's like fucking goo and pus.
On your right. Protect the
oh damn! Nice. Yeah, these guns are pretty powerful. So I can use these moves. I got my own moves as well. Boom! Little shield charge. There's a this guy, little mage, and I can use some of my player characters, and then I can use them to do this. I can even pause the action and do all this if I want. Oh yeah, we did just get this really cool bear companion as well. Unfortunately, he's too busy having fun coming after me to do any damage. We'll have to see. He might get better. What I would love to see is his damage numbers. Get him, buddy. Then I can slow down time, do some headshots. I'm far too powerful. Bonk. Now I can switch over. I got this really cool cattle prod spear. And then I can pull up my Grimoire spellbook and do some magic. Like, you can do everything. That's right, Lacuna. I'm doing magic in this game. Look at that. Freeze him and then bonk him. See ya. I think our Necromancer. Nice. Some of the spells in this game are unbelievable. We won't really get most of the cool ones until endgame, of course. Dude, this guy's a chunky bitch. And there's obviously bow and arrow. There's basically a light version and a heavy version of every single weapon. And that's kind of cool. It's very, as I was saying, like, they've taken every kind of trope and everything you know and love from RPGs and really tightened it up, buckled it down. Like here I can dual wield flintlocks, or you know, I can have one gun and a grimoire. I can mix and match everything, and then you can have wands. You can dual wield wands and even have explosive charges on them, so it feels like Harry Potter. And then with the guns, so you have the light version, which is the flintlock, and then the heavy version, which is the arquebus, which is kind of like a musket, really. You know, it's probably a real name for a musket. It's cool. The whole game has this kind of a fantastical world mixed with sort of steampunk medieval, and I like it. And then like you've got your wands, and the grimoire. The way it works is the grimoire will let you do a spell attached to the grimoire or spell book, but you can also unlock them in your skill tree where you don't need the grimoire. That's how I'm able to do magic spells. So it's cool. I saw somebody playing some of this late game. He had 2 grimoires. He had oh my god, he did 12 skills in a row like that. Never stopped. He was picking the enemies up. He was raining down meteors on them. He had like 6 arms coming out of his back. It was insane. And that was just like mix and match. And we're going to do the same. We are going to do the same. So I actually low-key love this game. You can do it in third person as well, but as you can see by the camera and that, it's very much like a Bethesda third person where it's not an afterthought or anything like that. It's more just, it's basically first person, but they've zoomed out behind the player character.
In the heat haze, they look just like waves.
Nice. This is cool. Yeah, it's like an old, dried up seabed. This is the third area. The first one was stereotypical foresty, grassy, beachy area, you know. Then the Crown Rock. Cool. Then the second area was sort of swamp meets Italian Tuscany, you know, vineyards and things like that. And then nice. Alright. So I can press on the D-pad. Now the D-pad is like a quick select for all your skills, you know, stereotypical. But the difference is, bonk, I have foregone using heals, and I can see my electric gun has caused the water to be all shocked, so it's just killing everything. But it can also kill me, so I gotta be careful. So I don't have mana or health on the quick select. I can still use those potions, but I've foregone doing that so I have more skills for my companions. So it's pretty cool. And then I can open up these. And you also have these. You don't see me use them much, but I should. These are your godlike powers. But most of them are attached to the story, so you have kind of little to do. I'm hella busy working night shifts. Oh, damn. Between shelter. Shelter between visiting some family at hospital. Okay, nice. Thanks. Okay. Hope everything's okay. Hope they're doing well, recovering well. Nice. Jesus, you are fucking busy. Good on you. That's lovely to see. The more the world gets... Oh, look at that. Gets to see a bit of Lacuna, the better. There's some goodies over here. So yeah, I think this game is wrongfully. It has a lot going against it, and it's wrongfully hated on. Stupid. Like people with their DAA problems. Or I always say DEA. It's DEI. It's basically closeted racism and closeted homophobia and all that as well. Let's be honest, you know. If they take an old character and change how they look or gender swap, I can understand the annoyance, but it's like, okay, fine, whatever. It's only been 37 years or whatever. So I get that. But if it's just a brand new world and brand new character and you're still hating because it's a woman or a person of color, then there's something wrong. You need to look inwards and kill that racism beast before it destroys your family, your life. Look at this. I love ledge grabbing in this game. I'm literally climbing this rock. Now, will it be for anything? Oh, there's some goodies up there. Some of these are special plants that can only be collected in certain areas. But yeah, people will destroy their family life, their work life, everything over dumb shit like politics and racism. Look at this! Oh man, the ledge grabbing is so good in this. I am not supposed to be up here. I don't care. Oh, it's so good. You feel like little parkour. Man, what the hell? Watch me, like, I'll fall through like a place that's not rendered. But honestly, this all seems to be rendered. Good for them. You never know. This is really cool. I love it. It's kind of like those places you see after thousands of years. This is where you find like fossils and stuff. Dried up lake beds and that. But it looks like a kingdom now, doesn't it? It looks like they want you to climb that because I can see a little bridge there. Cool. These old little sandcastle places and that. And this is just one area. There's like, I think there's like at least 3 or 4 more areas. That's pretty cool. So, while the world is hating, I'm going to be over here. Enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself. I know. It's crazy. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get down here without breaking my tuchus. My tuchus malakish. How is this shelter work going? That good? Hopefully you haven't had too many run-ins or anything. Fucking hair in my mouth. Where was that? Don't you hate that? What the hell is that? Nice, there's the little camps. When you leave these... oh yeah, we get to pick who we want with us. There's room. I'd say there's room for like 2 more there. We'll have a chat with the god. They visit us in our sleep. What's cool about this is it's like a newborn god, so it's like trying to figure things out, and depending on our choices we can create a cruel god or maybe like an apathetic god, you know. So say we finish a quest and we choose like one where we were assassinated and killed. We chose to hunt down the assassin but not kill them because we found out that their cause was misguided, but still their heart was in a good place. So once we came back here, the god was like, why did you let them live? They literally killed you. Why did you do this? So you can choose whether to... So I wonder will it change the god by the end of the game. The soil, yes. He can be really mean. See that? It's like, my dreams are off limit. Get out. That's so funny. Broke a bone close to their hip. Ooh, can't be fixed. That to get a metal bar. Right. Hopefully they're not too old, so it won't affect their everyday stuff. But so simply done. We don't realize how fragile we are as humans. The whole gender politics stuff. So, yeah, dude. Who cares? Exactly. That's how I feel. And if you mention it, people are like, "Oh, you're a this, you're a that." Like, I don't give a fuck, man. My stance has always been: if you're happy and you're not hurting anybody, go live your life. Your business is your own. It's not mine. That's the way I am. I think at the end of the day, they can say what they want, but the more free and inclusive the world is, it'll always be a better place. And only people who have problems with that are old, you know, fucking begrudging, horrible people, or you're addicted to your own religion, brainwashed by it, you know, like parts of the Eastern world. Sorry, but that's just the way it is. I don't care about those countries or those religions. I've always hated religion. It's a brainwashing tool. Take your spirituality and enjoy your life, but take your religion and shove it. Look at them all like gathering together while the Pope was like, oh no, I don't give a fuck. Get rid of the popes, get rid of the fucking politicians, get rid of all that stuff. It only holds us back as a society. The quicker we learn that, the quicker we can move the fuck on. We're so stuck in like the 1500s and 1700s and 1900s. Like, damn dude, you're like reading a 3,000-year-old book and thinking it applies to today. That's wild. But no one can see the forest from the trees because they're afraid, you know. We cling to religion and politics and even video games and all that. We cling to these things, movies, music, because we are afraid. And that's okay. It's okay to be afraid. We're afraid of being on our own in the universe. We're afraid of, you know, basically just dying alone, I guess. Like any animal would be. Nice! Yeah. Just don't use the setting. Exactly. Like they freak out about putting beards on women and stuff.
We want all of them gone.
See, the problem is when you have the big streamers at 40, 50, 60k and they're moaning and have some really weird closeted feelings, and they say that you're kind of pushing a generation of men into that, and it's just stupid, man. Who gives a fuck what Aiden Ross or Asmongold or Andrew Tate actually says? Like, these guys barely are functioning in society. Half of them can't leave their house. They can't hold a conversation. They're not people to look up to. They're people to pity, really. You know, I don't care if they've millions in the bank. One's that done anything good for anybody. Just get you a nicer house, but you've got a drug habit, or you're a fucking gym freak, and you can't do nothing but harass women. What the hell? What kind of world is that? What kind of life is that? Screw that. Few incidents. One resident was found with a hunting knife. Ooh, and an airsoft gun. Oh, jeez. And had a few attacks. Good lord. What the hell was he thinking? That's a guy hiding from the cops or something. I'm not opposed to people having knives as much. I know UK and Ireland, we kind of, well, more UK, but people deal with knife crime as well. But there has to be a understandable and important like level of self-defense, you know, that kind of way. I suppose when you say hunting knife, it's probably like you know, longer than fucking 4 inches. You're like, oh, okay. Half of those are just like, you know, dude bros, katana bros. Like, check out this cool knife I have. They're all like, not sharpened or anything. And the airsoft gun. Sounds like he was didn't do much trouble with that, but you could at least make it seem like a fake gun. Maybe he was getting into some crime. So that's the thing about those shelters. Someone needs a bed for a night, you just don't know. You want to hope it's just people that need help. But sometimes they're hiding from things and hiding from the law and that. Big bow and knife. Yeah, Jesus.
Nourishes the pack.
Gutting animals. What kind of animals, right? Yeah. Maybe he was living off the land a bit. See, I wouldn't be great at those places, would I? Because I'd be giving people like the benefit of the doubt, and when it comes back to haunt you. But yeah, once you're safe in yourself, you know, for every 1,000 awesome people you meet, there's just gonna be that one causes trouble. You have to keep yourself safe. Look at all these streamers and the stuff going on. It's a tale as old as time. I swear, every like 6 months or so, something really messed up like that happens with a celebrity or a streamer or something, and they're like, "Oh God, isn't that terrible?" Anyway, and then they let their guard down again. I don't think anybody should have to walk around with freaking bodyguards, though. I need to get up there. What's cool is there's these kind of crystals around. They're known as Adra. They kind of hold souls and soul energy. But when I don't think I can get up this way. When you get up to them, you're kind of given a choice whether to basically surrender it to the god we were just talking to there, or not. And you know, I know so little about what's going on. Like, I don't know. There it is there. Don't know if we can actually trust her fully, you know. Even if we are chosen by it, it doesn't mean it's a good entity, you know. Alright, fine. Let's do it the game's way. That's all that's wrong with me. I gotta break the game. They want me to do this. Follow the yellow brick road. Yeah. Would hate to idolize it. I'm telling you. Oh, he's a chair sniffer? I didn't know he's a chair sniffer. Damn. That boy just was not raised at all, was he? Chair sniffer. Oh, I've seen a lot of those in kids. I'm like, oh, that's just an unchecked habit, you know. Isn't that guy like 20-something years old? Thanks, buddy. Alright. Did you get to play any games recently? It sounds like you're very busy, but hopefully you have a bit of time. Hang out with your girl. Or play a game. Here we go.
A spinner lay its trap in the
Spinner,
dark.
that's their version of spider.
A home became a prison became a home. We thrash against the web that binds.
I like that.
What must we do to...
I was playing a bit of this new kind of... It's another one of those Lethal Company Phasmophobia. It's called Repo. But it's basically like Lethal Company with Muppets. And you're just flopping around. Everything's all physics based. And you have to get a whole lot of goods and get out. It's bloody hilarious. It's pretty new out. It's only like $7 on Steam. Well, it's very funny. The only problem is they don't have like join a quick game yet. I have to kind of find my way around it, and unfortunately that leads to some nasty customers. The one dude sounded like, I don't know, German or Russian or one of those. He was just screaming the N-word, and he sounded old. Like he wasn't a young pup. I'm like, Jesus, that is a degenerate. Stay calm. You can't devise a plan until you clear your head. Is there anyone you can call for? Is there anything you can use? Wait for the thing that imprisoned you to grow complacent, then strike. Yes.
Learn its ways to survive.
Prey becomes the predator.
Yes.
But yeah, you'll always find those people. We haven't moved on from 2007 Call of Duty. Nice. Okay, see the way we're sort of kind of teaching. We're teaching this thing.
Ready, aim.
Let's hope it makes us stronger. See, I had climbed up here. I think I did it a bit early. Nice. Baby, when the lights go out. Is this guy crushed by the rock? The rock! Seeing clips of Amaranth looking disheveled on stream. Wishing death. Yeah, what was that? Oh my god, lady. I saw that. I think, oh, what is this? Never seen that symbol before. What is that? Maybe that's Yatsley or something? Okay, I'll come back here, right? Yeah. I think what's wrong with Amaranth is she's far too much money, and mix that with, and I think she's kind of a smart, I think she's a pretty smart person, but you put a smart person and put them online chronically, it just rots the brain out of it. Doesn't matter. So I think she's, is this another dream troll? Look at these things, they look like clickers. Even their armor is covered in it. Imagine this thing like visiting you in your sleep and you wake up and you've got like cordyceps parasites on you. This guy's still alive. Dude, he is not dying. Oh, I think I got a double kill there. That's sick. You had mother trucker. Nice. Unlimited power. So what happens with a lot of those, you know,
we make a good squad.
Smart people or switched on people is, yeah, they overthink things, you know. There's either ignorance is bliss or overthinkers, and they have no one to actually talk to in real life, so they become broken brain rot, degenerate shit, and that seems to happen to her. Then they have that crash out moment. You can see, like, that's that picture of her. That's someone who, like, she never shows herself not airbrushed physically and through a filter of a camera. So that shows that that's like an insomniac, like mentally disturbed person. And then after she said all that shit, she said horrible stuff, the usual stuff, same thing fucking Kanye's going through. They must be on the same medication, like a bad batch. But she started, like, you know, the usual crap, like creepy, weird nonsense, like a Holocaust denier stuff and all that. Weird, like, Jesus Christ. It's one thing being like a conspiracy theorist about the moon or whatever. You're not really hurting anybody. But that's another thing, like, just so goofy. Yeah, she did all that stuff, and then I think she's like also happens to be like low-key racist and that.
Bravo.
And then just magically after crashing out like that, 3 or 4 days later, she got broken into. She had a home invasion happen just the other day there. Damn, look at this poor bastard. I'm trying to climb up. Happy adventuring. First entry gave me all this talk. I should have told them where I went. I fell and there was a rock slide. One of the boulders trapped my arms. I can't get out. There's no one here. Sounds like that. 127 hours. Nice. Would you cut your own arm off to survive? Yes. Yes, I would. So yeah, so people are kind of wondering, is it all fake, the home invasion stuff? She said she got beaten to within an inch of her life. She showed CCTV of these 3 people breaking in. It was 3 pretty young dudes, mid-20s, I'd say, of unfortunately, you know, stereotypical of people causing crime, which is fucking sad, but unfortunately true. It's the way it is, man. If you have these shitty presidents and shitty gurus and economists, and they end up turning.
I'd share what I've got with the others. Then there'd be less for me.
I think she's gone crazy. But yeah, you do that. You push the poverty, people into poverty, and they'll do crazy things. But yeah, so then I think apparently the story goes they broke in, beat her, and she said that her valuables were in a locked shed. So she brought them out to it, and what actually was in there was a couple of her loaded guns. So by the time she unlocked it, ran in there, and they followed behind her, she turned the gun on them and shot a couple of them. But I don't. Who knows? You know, the footage is there. You can definitely see, but anything can be faked. You know. And I don't think this is where we need to go? Okay. I don't think this is a cause from her saying horrible stuff. I think it's more the woman has been more than obvious about her riches, you know. She's mentioned earning 50 million. I know more about this woman's financials than her fucking accountant does, and that's ridiculous. Like, there comes a point where just shut up, you know. But she won't do that because she's a fragile ego, like most people online, that she has to constantly go like, yeah, say what you want, 50 million in the bank. Well, guess what, numbnuts? You've practically got a nice juicy steak and dangled it in front of the fucking wolf's mouth, you idiot. What did you think was going to happen? Like, Christ almighty. But what's weird about these, this shows you like the level of criminality, just dumb bastards. We're trying to get her crypto. Because, you know, it earns the most or whatever. It's one little problem, dummy. You'll get the crypto and then they just will close the wallet or change the wallet. We need a better fucking level of criminal. Like, where's all the jokers? The idiots out there. Just dumbass homies in fucking balaclavas, Nike tech gear, thinking they can break into shit. Probably boosted a few cars in their life and they think they're the next goddamn Al Capone, you know? Stuff shits. Ash. So yeah, the crypto stuff.
Look out! Behind you!
You know, you can easily transfer the wallets and that. None of that stuff's worth a damn. Where is he? He's inside your bubble. Funk. Nice. I really love it. He doesn't look like it, but I'm actually doing about 8 skills at once. But I have such a system now. I need to kind of switch it up. I don't summon the bear as much. I feel bad. He needs a bit of... need to upgrade him or update him where he's a bit more aggressive. Not aggressive enough. Nice. I'm playing Dragon Age Veilguard. Yeah, I was thinking that. I think that's the only way people are going to play it because it's PS Plus. For sure. I've noticed that, like, you kind of want to keep your money for stuff like tattoos and all that, so you tend to play a lot of the PS Plus stuff. I get that. It's like, hey, I'm paying for this subscription, might as well just play the free games, but like it has changed the buying habit of so many people. Like, I'm the same too. I'll like wait for games to go on Game Pass. So it is what it is. But yeah, Dragon Age Veilguard, Elden Ring DLC whenever I get some free time. Nice, yeah, hell yeah. Dragon Age Veilguard, I'd say the story is god awful, but the combat looks fine, you know, it's third person stuff. It's fine. It's whatever. It's weird. Pargroom's Cache. Okay. But anyway, yeah, so we don't know. I don't know, unless you... It sucks, but unless you post, like, some pictures of you actually, you know, bruises and stuff, people won't believe it. I'm sure that can be faked as well. The problem with Amaranth is she's worn out her welcome with a lot of people with Crying Wolf. Like, she had that big crash out that time where it was revealed she was married, people didn't know, and then he was abusive and all this, and some of these like weird freakouts where her assistant was trying to get her to get offline, close the stream, but don't show the assistant's face. The whole thing is very weird. It just constantly proves the point over and over again that more money, more problems. More money, more problems. And it really is. And then, you know, saying that she was free and Dobby's free and all this, and then stayed with him. So obviously at the end of the day all this is personal business, but crazy bitch puts that stuff online, so crazy bitch we have to talk about. Sorry. So then it kind of makes you think that exactly really what's going down here is it takes two to tango, you know. In those situations, one person is usually the abuser and one person is the victim. But given enough time and that kind of Stockholm syndrome, when you're staying there, you get used to it. They too then become the learned behavior, and both of them are kind of abusers and victims at that point. As I said, she's quite a smart girl, but unfortunately, there's something else that attracts that kind of smartness, you know, which is badness, you know. If you look at some of the smartest people, it's like fucking evil geniuses. You don't hear of good geniuses as much, do you? No, you don't. Better, you haven't heard what they do behind closed doors yet. I don't know why the world works like that. I think it's just idle thumbs, idle hands, the devil's playground. So you've got very smart people that maybe have got good investments, but nothing to do with their time, or celebrities, nothing to do with their time, and they get into some evil shit. Cults, weird religions, drugs, you know, certain islands, creepy islands, yeah, you name it. So honestly, maybe you're having a tough life, maybe things are rough financially, or you're trying to just get by, hand to mouth kind of thing, you know. Trust me, you're probably building more character, have more common sense and things going on than you think. About time to take stock, look in the mirror and pat yourself on the back every once in a while. People are too damn hard on themselves. If I can send him after, watch, he'll use his blunderbuss now, watch, boom. You see, I'm actually directing some of my team members as well. Nice, some of these guys are a bit tough. The enemy variety is not so bad, it's grand. It's definitely been about 15 or so far. You got kind of stereotypical mini bosses that are just kind of different versions of their bosses. You're on fire, you good? That's Garrus from Mass Effects. But yeah, yeah, have fun with Veilguard. Don't listen to the fucking internet. Don't even listen to me. I think what's wrong is there's like, you know, that DEI shite, and people are all fucking worried about gender politics and all that. You're right, but it's also weirdly about the color purple. It's like, you know, like a bull is supposed to be react to color red, even though they're colorblind. But anyway, so yeah, they're supposed to react to the color red. I think these weird, insecure males online are like react to the color purple, that deep purple, which is I think it's a gorgeous color, man. Great band as well, you know. Always like that. It's very. It usually always made me think witches and goths and things like that. So I always liked that color. Well, unfortunately, it seems to. So whenever you can see, like, go look at any of the key art or the trailers for a lot of these games, they'll all use that deep purple. Same with like Kinsara, Zaug, Tales of Kinsara, and a few others. You can see the games that they latch onto. Damn, this has had a few updates, and I notice now when I spin the camera, sorry if it's making you dizzy, we're getting large artifacting on the corners of the screen when I turn too fast. It wasn't like that before. I've said this for a long time, but unless a game is completely broken. Look at that, you see it again? Big yellow square. Keep an eye on the top right hand corner. You'll see a little pop. I don't know why it's doing that. Fucking Unreal Engine 5, man. The worst thing to happen to the industry. You know, half of the industry, that's all they know. That's all they know. I'm actually trying to do this here. Let's go back there. I'm trying to do Kai's companion quest. This seems like a cool place. The battlefield. This is somewhere that Sauron would hang out. All the really nasty rocks and that. That's why it's called Shatterscarp, because everything looks like rocks made of ice and stuff. So yeah, they're freaking out with that color purple. I'm telling you. So, it's just a goofy thing. I'm just laughing about it more than anything. Hagrun's Key. This might be an old battlefield where Kai might have lost some of his men. What is going on over there? I was just fighting. They're fighting them. Nice. I like when enemies fight each other. Yeah, I think I'll play Veilguard down the line, but I want to play Inquisition first. I never got to play that one. Really on cooldown. I'm not your babies. I cut a limb off even if I'm stuck, right? Man, seeing the government rickroll people with the Epstein. Yeah, exactly. They keep saying that it's going to be revealed and it won't. Dodge this. That's a big horse. Like a rhino beetle and a dung beetle mixed together. If that stuff comes out, and we know that the orange one is on the list, even if it's redacted, he can't stay as president, right? Or can he? I've turned the HUD off for the game just in case you think there's no HUD. HUD's okay though, it's pretty minimalistic. I just turned it off because, dare I say it, the game can be pretty at times. Yeah, these guys are clearly a lot stronger than me. They are not dying. But now I have to go in to heal in here, so it's kind of goofy. I don't mind. Oh, that's what's wrong. I need to get rid of this dumb necromancer. I'll get rid of them. I forgot she can heal. I'm stupid.
Give me a second. Hey,
bonk. Nice. Not bad. Big mama doom beetle causing stuff in the middle of this. I think that's why there's so many dead warriors and scallywags here. There's a whole battle. Nice. Really like the flintlocks. Magic is too good too as well. Just waiting for a few more abilities to open up. There's somewhere you can like summon a bow and arrow to shoot. If you don't have one already, I guess. Nice. Yeah, Dragon Age. Yeah, Elden Ring DLC was pretty impressive. I didn't like the difficulty system though. It felt weird. It's like a difficulty slider. You can tell that game was probably like 2 or 3 years in development as well. Veilguard on top of Elden Ring.
I should invest in a tower.
So during that time, there's that constant back and forth with the journalists talking about the difficulty in From Software games. You know, this is going back to all their games, but specifically Sekiro. Ooh, fine, great sword. Sekiro and Elden Ring and that. So I think what happened was during then the development of the DLC, they were like, "Oh, we're not going to give you easy, medium, hard. It's just not going to happen. Sorry. But how about we create something different?" And you know, I give them props. At least they tried. But I do think the what would they call the shadow tree, your tree fragments or whatever the hell. It's just a dumb idea. Because it felt like, in one way, you were like, it felt like you could set your own difficulty. People already do that with like level 1 runs. And then another way, it just cheapened the experience. Because here's the thing, when it comes to boss health and balancing and all of that, that has been set by From Software, you know. They know. Sometimes they get it wrong, they get it right, you know, like Radon got his stuff made easier. But that's different. That's like fan outcry more than anything. It's still kind of different. What the fuck just hit me there? Yo! Yeah, so them kind of foregoing that and having us set our own difficulty, I think was a bad idea. So you had these situations where half the game is bollocks hard and then the rest is piss easy. I was watching someone replay Bloodborne recently as a first timer, and yeah, they were still kind of one-shot and stuff. And then I played it at a time when Kai was playing it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna see how hard or easy this is. And yeah, Bloodborne is piss easy. Ooh! Yeah, these are, I can't see their levels, but they are very strong. You can tell, if they survived more than 2 bullets off me, they're strong. Well, see, that's what's going on. Maybe they're not strong, maybe they just have a healer.
Enemy to the right.
Nah.
Let me catch my breath. Let's see.
I'll fix this.
This guy doesn't give a fuck. Damn, he will not back down. He could be one of the bounty bosses.
Give me a second. Let's see what you got.
Kai always does that. His attacks always end up fucking me up. He moves the enemy when I'm trying to get a headshot. No danger of them killing them themselves. Whee! We done? No, is he still alive? And somebody's throwing some stuff. Where'd you come from, bitch?
Come and get me! Out of the way!
Dude, there's more down here. Oh my god. Wait, he's asleep. Sleeping. Give me some of that barrier.
Come on. Come on.
Bonk. God, you know they're tough when they're not getting knocked down with that charge. Ooh. You better have good stuff on you. Nope, nothing.
Who's next?
Jesus.
Anyone?
Yeah, this area might be... I always forget. I always forget. Hold. I have all these lovely grenades and I forget to use them. There we go. Nice. Nice. Seems like Ireland is kind of going ahead. They're really trying to push around the UK. It's good. There's some kind of a Celtic crossing they're trying to do with Rosslare and France and stuff. If we can't do a channel tunnel, everyone's always like, why can't we do a channel tunnel? Why can't we do one in Spain? And why can't we do one in China and all this stuff? You just can't. It doesn't, like, the seabed does not work like that, you know? Channel tunnel was selected not just for its length from France and the UK, but because it was proper ground. The one place we could make a tunnel between you know, France and that, I think it's like a huge, highly deep seabed trench, and apparently it was one of those places where they threw old World War II munitions and missiles and everything. There we go. Thomas Badge. Oh no, there's his old friend in the sand shrouds. That's why it was so difficult.
That's Thomas Badge.
Yep.
You found it. It really was out here all this time. Right where
so it's crazy, isn't it? So if you were to build a bridge there and there was like an earthquake or something shifted, it would just blow up, or even just the building of the bridge could unearth something. So yeah, no underground tunnel or anything. You just can't do it.
It sure is.
Cool though.
Reminds me of old times. Long marches under the
But if you were to create some kind of a sea shuttle
runs
system that was just for transportation
so thick, we had
of
to tie our tunics
cargo,
over our mouths.
that could be huge, you know. And it seems like America, his tariff idea is absolutely imploding on him. My God, he was doing an interview with the press, as he loves to do. Can't stop fucking opening his mouth. And you could see the Dow Jones in the corner end up losing like 1,600 points or something. Insane, as he was talking. Mostly over the tariffs, but also because of that interview as well. Like, just stupid. Oh, God.
Oh, he was an incredible bastard.
It's hard to watch the
Led
superpowers
defense
of the world
which
because of the
meant
stupid
he
things
also
they
led
do.
most of our patrols.
We're trying to
He'd wake us up
create a
before
better
dawn
future
with the
for
most off-key
ourselves
singing
and our
you've ever heard.
kids and
pot
grandkids
of
and
burnt
future
mercury.
generations. And oh my God, it's just
He kept us marching until
fuck
we
World
had
War
sand
III,
in
man. We're
every
seeing the
orifice you can
dissolution
think
of
and a
just
few you
common
didn't know you
sense.
had. Just when it felt like we were going to collapse,
That's fucking
he'd call
far
it,
worse.
and we'd make camp.
Go watch
And somehow
Owen
we'd
Wilson,
all find the energy for a
Idiocracy,
few rounds of cards,
Terry
or
Crews.
songs, or stories.
There's a brief look at your future. Sounds like some of the better commanders I've served under.
He was the best I ever knew.
We might have ended up actually fighting his undead corpse there, maybe. Come on, Kai, talk to me.
About what? He's gone.
Come on.
Talking won't
You
bring
gotta
him
get.
back.
I know, but you gotta get emotional. Maybe it'll bring you closure.
Closure. I never understood the term. Just feels like swallowing the thing that makes you sick. Here's the truth.
It's true.
I
You
led
gotta
a
swallow
patrol.
it down.
We were ambushed. Tama came to our rescue. And he suffered a fatal wound in the process.
Who caused the ambush, you know? The ambush itself means that you know that someone did it. He died out here? I had no idea.
He was the color of an eel's belly. The stubborn bastard made it all
Eel's
the way
belly.
back
Wow,
to
what a
Dartmoor.
description.
We got him a sick bed, but we knew he didn't have long.
Wait, is that not his dead body there? He saved you. Doesn't mean you failed him.
I wish I could believe that. You ever had to watch someone fade away? When it's slow and
I thought we just
agonizing?
got his charm
No
off his dead
glory,
body, but
no
clearly
din
not.
of battle, no distractions. Then you know. It's like sitting still while someone drags rusty nails over your skin.
Ooh.
Sitting there, I noticed that he was missing his badge.
There
And
you
all
go.
the time I'd known him, I'd never seen him take it off.
And now we got it back. He's marked as service.
Then you get it. To an old trencher like him,
Maybe one of
that
the
badge meant
enemies ripped it
belonging,
off him or something.
honor. I'm sorry, Envoy. I haven't talked about this in a while.
I understand. Take your time. Oh.
Thanks.
Garrus is
just having his
cool
badge
voice
in
actor.
hand means more than you know.
Sorry, I don't know his name.
There's just one last thing I've got to do.
What is it? Bury the
There's a
pin?
memorial site with some cairns on the cliffs east of Thirdborn. One of those cairns is Thomas.
All right.
It's time I said goodbye.
No problem. Let's do it.
It's the least he deserves. Never mind. Let's go.
Alright, thank you. I just want to get this cool sand shroud, unique ring, and then a fine spear. Okay, maybe this. That wasn't his dead body. Okay. Let's see what that is. Sand shroud, 10% chance to avoid range damage. All of those sound, you know, amaze balls. And then you go and use them when they don't. Okay, so that's that done. Let's go honor Sailor's Rest. Okay, east of there. He says that. Come on, why can't we fast travel to that? Oh, you bastard. Alright, it won't take too long. And then we'll continue with the main quest with this, what is it? This Archmage. We'll bring on our little... I'll keep her in the party for a bit, we'll see. I'm not too sure. I do like having heals, but, you know, we'll see. I think we're going south. The game points me in the wrong direction. Look at this place. Holy hell, there's a whole Atlantis-style kingdom under the sea. I think Veilguard is open area instead of open world as well. Same as this game. Which I like. I'm getting more and more about liking open areas. Bastards. He's fucking flying.
Quiet as a soul.
Over here.
I think the best like sized open world was Horizon Zero Dawn, but they didn't learn their own lessons. So Forbidden West is kind of a slog. Hey, how's it going, Dynamite? How you doing, sir? Just be a mage, you know you want, right? Pretty much I'm half and half at this point. Be a mage. What is that, like a bandit camp? Top inch a bag. Yeah, look at this. Oh, we're way off. I gotta go over here. How you been, man? What you been up to? Any news to report on Fortnite or anything?
Trespassers, who goes there?
Who goes there?
We see the people.
Who are you? Let's try this thing, wasn't it? Thorn of Sabadal. Oh, nice. You gotta love the spell names and stuff. Cracks me up. What the fuck you saying? Wingardium Pish. Nice. Hey, you gotta double tap them. I don't use those powers enough. I think it takes up a lot of essence, which is your mana as well. It's like, do this one attack does 600 damage, or these 10 other attacks that do 1600 damage. Not really a hard choice now, is it? Dream Thralls. You can see most of them. Looks like one of them was inflicted as they were moving this caravan, and they all got it. Maybe they rested there. Dream Thralls. Yes, and then this being on Game Pass and being through Xbox, it's already kind of got people against it that way. And then you add that to... Oh, them sleeping. It's so cute. Add that to the weirdos online, the DEA people. DEI. Like, I don't know, I get better gear. I don't mind when people are kind of sticking up for what's right, but as usual, it's not even remotely what's going on. They don't actually care about these games or anything else. Who's left? Oh, hell no! You son of a bitch. Gather round as I fling you through the air. Take that! Name another game where I can do all of these things together. Different spells and different weapons. I'll tell you what. An MMO. And you don't see it in single player games, I'll tell you that much. They're all like restricted. You'd have to set up a very... Are you guys okay over here? Having like a fucking stare down. I have to set up a very specific build to do something like a paddling. And even at that, you know, swords and a few spells. That's what I'm saying, you've got a few spells. Hey, we just leveled up, let's go. This game lets you do everything. Tinkle. Tinkle. Egg. There is only egg. Someone burn a chicken? There is only egg. Okay, cool, we got a new companion skill. Fire Ire ignites the target. Leap of Pride doubles the area effect. Temporary health. Temporary gains bonus attack damage. Okay. Marius, I've been trying to get better at this guy. Alright, Gianna, what else you got? Oh yeah. Her attacks heal all allies. Does it though? Reconstruction increases the healing granted allies below 20%. That's temporary health on allies that are already maximum health. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay. And my own skills. Let's see, is there any new magic? There's all these cool ones here. Have them bounce off the walls. Nice, what's this one? Corrosive Siphon. Challenge a beam that eats away at the enemy's soul. That sounds nice. Yeah, some of these are not available yet. What are these? Blood magic. Essence is depleted. You may continue casting by reduce. Yeah. Saw that one. Texture health. Blast of Frost. Ring of Fire. Spirit Lance. Missile Salvo. This one's kind of cool. You close the book and it does like basically like Hulk Thunderclap, you know? Boom. I want some of these ones. The Black Bow. Freezing Pillar. The Pull of Eora. That one looks fucking fun. Arcane Seal, Meteor Shower, Spirit of Decay. I want some of them. Gotta wait. Alright. Ranger. What about this one? This is the attack of bows and guns by 50%. What about this one? Increases your critical hit chance by 15. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about Mr. Bear. Let's see what happens if we upgrade that. Your bear ally roars from someone taunting enemies, increasing the damage it deals. Sounds good. Maybe. This one. Sniper. Staggering shot. Power attacks with bows and guns deal 40% stun. Damn, that's good. We'll get that. We just have to wait for later. Okay, anything over here? Stunning blows built to destroy. Destroying things, okay. Retribution. After taking damage from an enemy, your next attack within 5 seconds deals 70% of the original damage. Yeah, that one's good. Oh, there's some good skills. You can't beat good old just straight up damage. In your face. Yeah, what's this all about? This must be for Yatsley. So what happens if we don't have her equipped then? She must be some kind of levitating magic or something, I don't know. Doing good, yeah. I've been playing Fortnite Battle Royale anyway. Okay, instead of fast. Nice. Hell yes. How much time would you say you and Bernie put into like festival each season? Like 200 hours or so? That's wild. Just for the XP gains. Unfortunately, that what happens. See, I can't do that because it becomes busy work then, and it just drains my life. You're just sat there grinding out levels just because you have the battle pass. But shit, to each their own, you know. To each their own. I find that that's mostly what it has become of gaming. Like MMOs do the same thing, and so do gacha games. Where you get this daily reward for signing in. And it's like that's all you do then. You're just strung on like a fucking crack dealer, where you're like, yeah, I gotta take this daily.
Memorial.
You just do these things, and it's not really a life. Man, you know? You're being siphoned away.
That booming.
That's why I'll never properly get into an MMO. And even if I did, I wouldn't be doing that daily shit. I can't.
He's under a pile of rocks.
I can't. I'd have to surrender my soul at that point. So damn. If you enjoy festival, don't play it. Okay. That
This
sucks.
is where you're
Hopefully
supposed to
you
distract
get to
me,
play again.
lighten the mood with a wise.
What is festival, like the Guitar Hero stuff?
Well, you didn't have to give me the truth. There's something
Sorry,
I
buddy.
didn't tell you about Thomas' death.
Were you responsible? Ooh.
Remember how?
Yeah,
I
okay, no, well, there you go.
lost
So
his
if it's scratching that Guitar
went out.
Hero itch without having a new game
told
out,
him
then
I
why
was
not?
going to go find it.
As long as it's still fun to you.
He told me to stay. I said I'd be right back.
Would have done the same for any of my brothers or sisters in the tall grass. Wanted to help.
No. You'd have come back. I walked away, Envoy.
That's what's wrong with him, he's all...
I kept walking.
You feel bad. You never went back to Third Born at all. This was never about paying your respects, it's about your guilt.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
I used to think it would fade over time.
Who's the current
Guilt's
festival
like
stuff?
a
Is it
fine wine.
not Snoop Dogg anymore?
Now
Who's
you
it
know
now?
Why I never went back to his house in Emerald Stair. Why I never came back to Third Born.
Oh, Miku, that's right, yeah. Who did I see? There was like a rumor. Madonna or one of those? Or... It was probably Sabrina Carpenter, was it? Yeah, I think it was Sabrina Carpenter. Does that girl even have enough songs for that kind of thing? Good lord.
At least I'm in good company. The truth is, traveling with
yeah,
you.
I'm taking a break from it because
getting to know
people keep fucking leaving. It's really aggravating.
Easy. Too easy. Yeah. And that worries me.
It gets on my tits after a while. And then you get into top 10 situation with half a team and it's just, nah.
I'm not someone you keep around.
I'll just wait and play with friends like yous. Or just fucking wait and do duos or, I don't know. There'll never come a day when they'll ever fix that. Like right now, Warzone's going through this really awkward period where they're trying to stop the cheating anyway, and it's like, as usual, you have many people taking a hit because of that, you know. Now they're like, okay, maybe we can lessen that by allowing people to turn off crossplay. And people were asking for crossplay for 10 plus years, like going back PS3, you know, why can't we play with each other? And now we have it. And it's just, you hate to be that guy, but it's the constant thing. If 80% of the cheaters are on PC because they have easy access to aimbots and hacks and stuff, that's the way it is. And it sucks because there's a lot of people that play on PC and it's like, you're not part of the problem. But if the community won't go after these people and in fact actually uses these programs themselves and watches them being sold and won't report them, then it's never going to be fixed. The same with these dumbass viewer bots on Twitch. Somebody is using them. There's people even in this community that have used them. I fucking know it. I see it.
Come on, you know my story.
They have a weird sense of nobility
down.
about the whole thing. They're
Let
like, we're trying to help.
Most.
You ain't helping shit. And in fact, if anybody gets view botted like that, it actually ends up blackballing your channel, you know, or whatever they want to call it. Blacklisting it. It's screwed, like shadow ban. Like most of all of our channels are now shadow banned now. I can see it. Because there's absolutely no discovery. And there's only so much you can blame Twitch for no discovery when you realize there's something actually wrong. And there fucking is, you know? It's probably when those things got view botted, it fucks up all the algorithm stuff and you're like you're put on basically a little list at that point. I've seen it time and time again. It happens on Twitter as well. It's like, huh, these tweets are all getting, you know, 20,000 impressions. And the next day they're getting 20. There's stuff going on in the background you don't even know about. Like, you're telling me, like, of the thousands of games you play, people aren't just going to walk through the door. And then I'll look at other people's streams and they'll be relatively new to streaming, or even just a new channel. And wouldn't you know it, over the course of maybe a 3-hour stream, some of them are getting, like, new people coming in every 10 or so minutes. And it ain't the fucking game they're playing because I would have played that game, you know? It's crazy. You know, you have to break this stuff down to brass tacks. Because it's not jealousy. I don't give a fuck. I'm happy that people are growing. But then you look at it and you're like, there's something wrong here. And then I watched another channel and she was getting a new follower. It was a bigger streamer. She was getting a new follower every 2.5 minutes, almost to the dot, and she was not saying anything about it, but her bot was doing it in the chat, so I could see it. She wasn't like, hello, welcome, this, blah, blah, blah. So that could have been view botting. Like, why would you not bring attention to that? She was literally getting hundreds of new followers. It wasn't like one of these, you'd expect it of a fucking phase, or whatever, you know, phase clan or whatever, you know. I don't know, it just seemed weird to me. That was weird. I think that was view botting.
Except he's gone.
People must know, especially if they're buying it themselves, because that would just be going off in Streamlabs, isn't it? There's a whole underbelly, a seedy, shitty way that goes on with these streaming platforms, and I'd love for someone to do some fucking videos on it, you know? Because I'm telling you, it's all there. I sound like a crazy, like, fucking Charlie from Always Sunny with the chalkboard in the background. It's like, connect the dots, but it's true. It's right there. I see it every day.
He died pulling my
the average booby streamer.
And I still let him face
those
it
people
alone.
like are doing fucking reruns forever now. But they always have over 2K people, so they'll have 2,100 and something, and this and that, and clearly they're view botting that 2K, because whatever is left over, the 100 and whatever, is their actual viewers. Because then you'll go into a smaller booby streamer, and she's only rocking like, you know, 100, 200, and you can see the difference, you know. Like people like fucking Mira and all those, and what the fuck are the other ones called? I don't think Amaranth really streams on Twitch, but all those, like, what's that dumb one who just keeps sticking her leg out, and everyone's like, oh, there's a leg, and she like debates them for like fucking 15 hours straight. People like that, you know. They found a niche, they found a weird little niche, and it works for them, and they're making mint off it, so good for them. I never hate on the bag, but the whole thing is ridiculously stupid. Somehow skirting around it.
I fucked up. I did.
Anyway.
I let him down, and he deserved better.
So that kind of obvious view botting should be, you need to cut the legs out underneath those people, like ban the channel.
Down a weight after carrying it too long.
But for Twitch doesn't
never
care.
realized
They're
I
too
let my
busy
failure change
dick
the way I
riding
remembered
Hassan.
him.
This man's able to literally have a call to arms for violence against people and gets a day ban. Cuckoo. Okay, whatever. The favoritism just reigns supreme. Sucks.
One of the things I loved about Tama was how he gave us all a fresh start. No matter where we'd come from.
I've said it before, like, I think politics
I drifted to parodies,
as a stream
never thought about where
should be
I'd
banned
go from
on
this.
Twitch. It's a fucking gaming website. People should be free to talk about it, which is fine, but I mean, as a stream, this is a politically charged stream, if that's all you do, you know, it should be gone, you know. People like Destiny, Hassan, even like Caroline Kwan as well. I always thought she was pretty cool, and she deals with Oscars and celebrities and fashion. I think she works at Netflix or one of these places. But I don't know what got into her craw, but she just went down that road as well, and now she's just completely politically charged as well. I can't watch a minute of her content anymore. Bores the tits out of me. And it ends up just being like a restream of Hassan stuff. So
the islands of Deadfire, the tundras of Nasitok, the ancient cities of Old Valia. Maybe I ought to see some of those
at this point, these streamers are just misinformation spreaders.
Soldier.
That's all they are.
Stopped the Dream Scourge and dealt with the
They're not. If you're going to have political streams on Twitch, it needs to be done by actual politics. I'm sorry, it has to be done by politicians with actual degrees in fucking politics. As simple as that. Otherwise, everything else is blah blah blah. You're just a dangerous society. Hassan is a dangerous society. Destiny is a dangerous society. Fuck, it's not bad enough when they're dangerous to themselves. They have to destroy and corrupt the minds of thousands of people. Like, let's just wake up to what's obviously happened here as well. They've found a grift, and they're fucking using it.
I've got some things to sort out.
What the hell has this man got to say that's actually, you know, informed or smart or you know, educated? Does he have a degree? Huh? Does he have? No, he fucking doesn't. He's got a degree in badly fucking dressed, fake vintage clothes and a horrible mustache or a shitty haircut, crappy glasses. I don't care. There's people out there who bought NFTs for millions of dollars. I don't care if your glasses are worth millions of dollars. You look stupid. You're fucking stupid, dude. Christ. And the vintage stuff, like I said, they're all bringing back champion gear. I grew up wearing that stuff, dude. Half of us were bullied for wearing champion gear and fucking Fila gear and Puma gear and all that, because it wasn't Adidas and it wasn't Nike. So it ain't different now, you know. It's like bullshit. And then he's the worst because he fucking buys all the gear. He calls it vintage, but it's like LA vintage, which is like, here's a $400 shirt that was like $12 when I bought it. That's an economy killer right there.
That's what that cartographer mentioned, right?
Causing inflation in products that never had inflation. That's an economy killer. You're creating a bubble around something as goofy as like clothes, for God's sake. Clothes and shoes and goofy ass stuff. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on it. I don't shy away about talking about politics and current politics and like religion and all that. I've said that. But these are very, very broken systems. And my conversations with them usually end in denouncing them. Denouncing military, politics, and religion. Three of the worst things that happened to humanity since, like, when we figured out how to kill each other. Now we do it with words and misinformation and brainwash. Right, bitch! Who is this guy? Anyway, enough of that shite. Nothing's gonna change, sadly, because you make money off it. Nothing lasts forever. Bonk. Yeah, what was I originally talking about? Oh yeah, like the fucking weird view button and blacklisting and stuff. I also think, like, with these websites that you can see that we're getting all targeted by these bots and stuff. So they obviously have some kind of a script for those bots that under a certain level of people watching, they send the bots after you. That's what I think. Because you don't see these bots in any of the big fucking streamer stuff. I know their mods will catch them, or their bots will catch them, right? But we do that. I have fucking bots and mods to catch this stuff, but it still comes and comes true. It's a load of shite. Lord, I want to start streaming to the multiple channels, like the restream stuff. I want to look into it. I want to do that for a while because I'm bringing my stuff over. And now with this highlight stuff, you're just making my life harder, Twitch. So if I just stream to YouTube as well, it'll be the same difference. Then I won't have to highlight and export it. Then it'll be there anyway, you know. So I'll look into that. Well, it won't make any difference. I think Restream or a few of these programs just let all the chat bleed into one, so it'll be fine. Honestly, I'll be as always, I'll be transparent. YouTube is popping the fuck off lately. In the last year or two, it's been an amazing place to, you know, put content, and even, like, as I said, transparent. It's even a great place to make better ad revenue. It's as simple as that. What the hell's going on with those lines? Like, Twitch is just dead. It's just dying. We've got to get rid of Dan Clancy immediately, man. He's like everyone's weird uncle. He shouldn't be fucking running a company. He should be on an island somewhere. Bear Grylls and his father or something. I don't know. It's like an ex-hippie. The guy kind of is switched on with the streamer, so that's good. But he shouldn't be CEO. He should be public relations manager or something. You know, that's all I'm saying. I don't fire the guy. You know, just give him a different job. But Jesus Christ, he should not be in charge of the company. He's probably not anyway. Let's be honest. The faces of companies are not in charge. I think that's board members, shareholders. They're the real people in charge. In charge. George, a snowy afternoon. How's it going, Bernie? I have Automod set up, but it still asks whether to allow or deny the block term, and I'm like, it's a block term for exactly. No, I mean, I have, I think, about 15 or 16 copy-pasted terms in my bot, and they still circumnavigate it, so it gets boring after a while having to keep putting this shit in the bots. You know, I know they do a lot of stuff with the, like, ban evaders and suspicious accounts and all that stuff, but it's still there. It's still in the chat. You're still pulling my attention away. It's still a problem. Alright, back to the main quest. That was cool. We got to do a little companion quest outside the tavern. Okay, which she at? Let's grab a new save just in case, because sometimes this should be breaking it. Breaking it. I love streaming. As I said, I ain't going anywhere. I can absolutely air my grievances and just slight annoyances. Just as I think just things are ebbs and flows, you know. How many times have we done like Twitch is over, YouTube's over, and then vice versa? That's completely normal, I get that, but if you don't air your grievances, nothing's going to change. It's alright for the top tier streamers, the 1%ers. They're just making hand over fist. They literally have money printing machines. Half of them just take a break during January and February, which is good for mental health. Come back, it's like, yep, still like 12,000 subs. I'm like, what the fuck? Because people just, the power of the auto renew. I've been trying to tell this to people, like, this is what Game Pass want, this is what PS Plus want. They don't want new people subscribing, they want your auto renew. Amazon alone, as Prime, Amazon Prime, they make billions just on auto renews. People who just leave the direct debit going forever. I don't have one single month of any subscription, PS Plus, Game Pass, Netflix. None of them are on auto renew. And I'm doing fairly well myself, you know. I have good investments in that. So it's not a money thing, it's just smart. Just be smart with stuff, you know. So a lot of people aren't. Especially if it's on mummy's credit card. Half of them, if they're on someone else's credit card, they don't remember. And then they finally get it cut off. Or they're just using people's passwords. You there! Alright, where's... She's such a small little pink Furby, I can never find her. I turned off the UI. Alright, right behind me, huh? See about that. There you are, you little shit.
Yoo-hoo!
Yoo-hoo!
Over here, dearie.
Alright, this is Yatsley. She's kind of a little pink Furby mage girl. I've been calling her Horny Angela Lansbury, and you'll see why.
Ah, there you are. It's rather rude of you to keep a lady waiting.
She kind of sounds like...
I'll forgive you, though.
What was her name?
Bernadette
Peters?
My notes about the circle of ARCHMAGE. One does not simply waltz into an Archmage's domain.
Yes, one does not simply do that.
Tell me, dearie.
No, that's not her.
How much do you know about Reengrim?
Oh, it is her. Is it? It is, yeah, she's just sporting long blonde hair. Or not long curly hair. I don't know her as redhead. She was always brown or blonde. It is Bernadette Peters from The Jerk in that. She's got that very high-pitched voice, but it's cute. This one. Alright, they said the sight of her drives men to such terror, they cut their eyes out.
Well, with her skill in spellcraft, she
go for snacks made butter beer flavors somehow enticed Harry Potter. Yeah, that's wild. Could have gotten split faction with Microsoft points. Ooh, for the friend pass. Do you need an EA account? Not sure. EA. I never played It Takes Two. The last one I played from them was what was the one after A Way Out? Maybe it was just A Way Out. I didn't play It Takes Two, so I don't know. They've changed their policies, so maybe you do. I don't know. Andra's titties. Oh yes, oh yes. Do you believe this Dream Scourge brought the Archmage here?
Well, Nakukubel is the largest of the godless ruins.
Did you see the new ad for Split Fiction? It's hilarious. Like friend pass. And if you don't have a friend, we'll ship one out. And they're like just basically locking people up in boxes and shipping them out. It's actually really funny. And they have the face of the company doing it, so it's cool. It's one of those little funny jokes without being too in your face. But they also kind of nodded like, hey, just join the Discord and you'll find people. But here's the thing. Of course you're going to find people. People are going to want to get to play it for free.
Stole all my research about the godless. They'll get to
what is it, 50?
Over their dead bodies.
2 people get to play? You should play with Dynamite or something. It's supposed to be very good. It's like
the less of us there are, the less likely she'll take
Astrobot. Yeah,
you'll need
every
me
genre.
To get you in the door, so who's staying behind?
Oh yes. Can I hold out for the fort with Marius then we get back? Okay, let's let Giat. I don't know if she's a mage or what. Okay.
Naturally. Just don't do anything.
Now we'll
catch up later.
Perfect.
Thank you. New companion. Okay, is she? Yeah, so maybe she's a offensive mage. She's definitely offensive. Godless expert. Actually packs a lot of magical skill. Okay, she got Essence Explosion. Invokes a strange arcane power that explodes upon hitting an enemy, releasing a burst of essence. Okay. Order. Oh, there you go. Dispel illusion. So it is her. Right. Okay. Let's see what other skills you've got, Mrs. I didn't put a point in here. More essence, please. Thank you. Okay. Oh, here she's here. Oh, maybe that's all the characters. Is it? So I told you we're kind of near over halfway. Alright, she's got 5 skills. Okay, so there's another one. Minoletas. So there's active, 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 then passive. So I think all these at the bottom are passive. Let's see. Okay. What's her passive? Blast. As these attacks burst into small area of effects when they hit an enemy. And she's got arduous delay of motion. She manipulates the arcane energy around the enemy, slowing them for 10 seconds. What else? Area of effect. Delay of motion. Deals frost accumulation. She's frost. Frost. Lightning. Right. Then we got Minolet's missile battery. I like that. Increase the rate of fire from missiles. Deal fire accumulation. And cool down. Increase the maximum range of missiles. Missiles deal shock accumulation. Fire accumulation, shock accumulation, and frost accumulation. Jesus Christ. She's all the elements, huh? These missile barrages, did they seek them out? Let's seek out nearby enemies. That's kind of similar to the ones I'm doing. Okay, we'll get both of these anyway. Oh no, she already had that one. Increase the size of the blast. Okay. It's fine. Need one. Some of them need one to open it up. Increase the rate of fire. Increase the maximum range. Missiles. Deals shock accumulation. I'm already doing shock accumulation. Fire accumulation. Okay, fire accumulation is good. Scrappy. Alright, now I just gotta remember to use that. She's gonna be with us. She's gonna be saying some wild shit. Okay, we got blue fish man, purple Furby girl. Dear God. Okay, so where to now? Oh, I also want to improve some of my stuff because apparently it's all shite. You see, I suppose this is in the blue. Yeah. I do need more. Alright. Let's go to a camp. See where they want me to go here. Nice! Yeah, the friend pass stuff, huh? It's a good idea. They've been doing that since the beginning. Which is very clever. Oh look, we were up here already. Nice. Don't you love when that happens? Nice. Okay, we just need to find the key into this place. So we'll fast travel straight to the camp. No bullshit. This will allow us to break stuff down and upgrade our stuff on the fly. We should have enough. We've been going pretty hard in this area. How the game works is each level, kind of like Diablo style, each level is kind of based on the area you're in. Jeez, look at this place at nighttime.
This is surreal.
Wow.
And the perfect place to set up shop if you're an archmage.
Yeah, really.
I hadn't had a chance to see all this before. It's magnificent.
Gosh.
Oh, come on, let's go introduce ourselves to an archmage.
Alright. Calm down. Oh, look at this. I didn't see these before. Oh, we did see these. Okay. Can I prove them anymore? Thunder's Fall. Did I pick one of these before? Distant Thunder. Power attacks. Deal high shock accumulation to nearby enemies. Killing an enemy weapon has a 25% to cast Crackling Bolt. Only 25%. No, I like the shock accumulation to nearby enemies. It could be too much though. Maybe we can turn it off if we don't want to. Let's see. Oh my god, what did you do? Yeah. What's fair play? Fair play, turnabout. Killing an enemy restores 10% of your maximum health and 50% of your maximum. Jeez. Stamina, that's great. An equal footing. A power attack pulls the enemy into melee range. No, don't like that. I already have that. Okay, cool. And Giant Slumber. I don't like this spear anymore, I'm sorry. Titan's Bane. Power attacks deal high stun. 10% critical chance. Alright, that's just for enchanting special weapons. It's not really what we want. Enchantment. Let's break down the stuff we have now. Spindle Walker. Cool. Common round shield. No, we don't need that. You can just stash it in your camp straight away. No messing around. Alright. That's a healthy noise. Zoop. Yeah, Split Fiction. I knew it was going to do well with the reviews and that. You know, everyone's kind of praising them. But you know, if it takes 2-1, I don't think Split Fiction will. I'll probably be like a family game. But it's only March, you know. We're gonna have Nintendo's output pretty soon, so we'll see about that. Okay, let's try and get this going. Additional. How far can we take this? Do we have enough? No, we don't have more. Awakened Adra, so we need to find more of that. Can I make some here? There's some down here. Is there any way of we can break it down? Break it down. Weapons, equipment, material. And we want to make some, but there we go. Corrupted Adra. Nice. You gotta use normal Adra to do that. Okay. There we go. Now we can. Oh, we can take it the whole way there. Look at that. That's brilliant. Yeah, let's do that. Don't know how much I want to put into this, but sure, look. It's nearly all of my leather. Hold. Let's see. Can we upgrade this anymore? No. Our weapons are pretty good, though. We have to get some corrupted. Oh, you can downgrade stuff? Let's go. We have to get some corrupted Adra, which would require awakened Adra. See how that works? Very simple system, but it just works. Yeah, I don't know how much I want to hold on to this armor too. So, you know, that kind of way you put so much into it. Okay, let's take it that far. It's all good. It's all good. That's your main armor anyway. Could upgrade this one a little bit if we wanted to. Fair play. And he's stuck until we get some corrupted Adra. Nice. Feed the birds. Chop in the bag. Yeah. Just wanna let you know. Needs more petrified wood, okay. Petrified. It's gonna need like 12 or something, is it? Let me see. No, 22 of it. Okay, well that's just... Sorry dear, but that's not gonna happen. Okay, that's that done. Right. Let's head on in here. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's them all for now, is it? Probably have another one for DLC. I'd say this game will get DLC. I like to try and get through an area or so per stream.
Singing sand. We feel the essence.
The achievements for the faction will unlock for the full game holder. I think so. Should do, yeah. Like I said, I haven't played their games since A Way Out, like in 2018. I think that's the way. I think it works. That it'll unlock for both of them. But sometimes I don't think they do it anymore. Sometimes there's a specific achievement on one side, you know, that kind of way. So it require the reason they do that is for replayability. But I don't know, like, yeah, it was 2018. There you go. That's a fucking long time ago, dude. You know, so things might have changed. Might just unlock for both. Nice. Should have said you were a god earlier. I would have shown more respect.
The cooling east wind. Candor. That is.
I'll probably buy it too. I'll see if there's someone who wants to play it.
A lion kneels, a blight before it, spells and suspicion at its back. What ruled the land?
It's always funny when you have those kind of
safety of the pride.
Buy one copy games, because you'll either have those that you'll have the one side of friends who would like to try it, but will chip in to play it. You know, be like, okay, let's just buy it $25 each or whatever. That's like, that was the golden era. We used to do that in the 360, or we'd share accounts even nowadays, and you do that, you know. Then there's the other side, the kind of freeloader, where it's like, oh yeah, I'll play. You asked me to play, I'll play with you for free. There's that side of it, and then you're kind of trying to be nice and do people a favor. And then there's the other side of it as well, where they're kind of expectant. I think Twitch has kind of created a lot of that too. You know, you've got a lot of this generation that wants everything now, and pay nothing for it. And then Twitch is like a whole gifting system. Like, I've seen people that are more than happy to tell you that they've never paid for a single sub, you know, but they have like over 70 subs or something. I was like, that's fine, you know. I don't really think that that's something you should mention, you know. It doesn't sound like an achievement. It sounds like freeloader activity, you know. Fucking freeloaders. It's a weird one. To each their own, I guess. I've noticed it depends kind of what country you're in. People take that as a mark of pride, while other countries are like, you know. There's a reason why there's a show called Benefits Britain versus, like, you don't see fucking benefits, you know, USA. Yeah, it's just, it takes all people. You want to be thrifty as a person, but you don't want to, you know, be a freeloader. You don't want to take from people.
The rose does not depend on the moss to survive.
I feel like a lot of people, as I said, they feel hard done by governments or whatever. But the illusion and the allure of free is a very powerful drug for a lot of people. That's why you get like coupon queens in America and stuff like that. Jesus. I still don't know what these kith, K-I-T-H, it's almost like children or something. I'm not really sure what that word is.
We cannot tend the flower.
You have to be thrifty in this world, that's for sure. With or without, you know, living crises as well. People will use that as an excuse, and you're like, motherfucker, have you been going through a living crisis for 27 years? So people just have, you know.
A finger pricked. We draw back. In our solace, we contemplate. Still,
the people doing the Benefits Britain stuff, you find out very quickly a lot of them don't. They're not the type of person to hold the door open or do charity work or fucking volunteer work around, you know. Because they, as I said, they think the world owes them something. It's like, okay, it's not that big a deal. And they'll go fuck off and buy, you know, live, laugh, love on their fucking walls and another pet and another tattoo. And then cry poor. Nice. Now, sorry, I've been watching too much of this. You Can't Pay Will Take It Away. It really gives you, like, I've watched like Benefits Britain and all those shows, and that kind of like, most of them are just druggies, so you don't really give a fuck either way. But when you watch Can't Pay Will Take It Away, it's like 99% people from outside of countries realizing how much they will get if they just spew out a few kids, and the, you know, the system has to take care of them. And then the other side of it is people who are like, I'm just gonna feign ignorance and pretend that I don't owe this money or something. Some of them are just, it's hard luck, you know, like maybe a business, or like one guy was like, it was like a car accident where both the people are at fault, but she chose to sue. Because she took that action and won, he was liable for everything then. So yeah, it's hard to know. As I said, I try and give most people the benefit of the doubt, and it always blows up in my face. I'm not going to lose that streak in me. I don't care. If you harden yourself to the world too much, you'll never think anything good, and it eventually leads to a very dark path. You just end up being a very sour, angry, lonely, sad person. You don't want that. Don't do that. Don't lose your faith in humanity, even if you have to get it back from looking at animal videos and stuff like I do. Like, Lacuna was just talking about doing like shelter work and charity work, and I was like, that made my heart so full. Like, he's a pretty young guy, you know. He's like, I don't know if he's even 20 years old. Like, how good of a person is that? You could count on one hand the amount of like 18 to 25 year olds who actually do fucking volunteer work or shelter work, something like that, outside of having to do it for experience or community service from a sentence or something, you know. That's a lot of times you'll see that. They're like, oh, look at this person helping out in society. Like, no, they're fucking paying off community service for being a div. You know, fucking div. Yeah, you'll figure it out, dude. Let me know as well. At this point, you know more about most games than I do. I just don't have the time. Don't have the time. Play and do what I can. Are we going into the snowy areas? Yes, please. This could lead to the whole of the area. Nice. Nice. Oh, Jesus.
I just want to sleep.
This could be part of the dream scourge. Look at this. Everyone, the thing I've learned in life is everyone has their own stories. You can't really paint them all with the same brush. People will surprise you in both ways. And surprise you how much shite they do. Bitch! No. Get rid of that fucking healer first. Spell illusions. Oh yeah, let's try her spells out. Missile barrage. Boom, boom, boom. Get him. Oh damn! It's like a circle, and it shoots missiles down. Okay. Yes. Let's try her explosion. Oh, it's like a meteor. See, without seeing the damage numbers of what she's doing, I don't know if she's doing anything good. That laugh, though. Nice. See, that's why you got rid of those necromancers.
This is it.
The issue I have with like a type of benefits of Britain or the campaign, take it away, is that those people are destroying systems for people who are actually in need of it, you know? Like some of the people who are being evicted were women with kids, you know? And yeah, it doesn't automatically grant you rights, but
if you got to deal
we
with
have a right to
stop the
keep an eye on those children, even if the parents are fucktards that can't pay their bills, you know?
with this Ringram character.
And then on the other side of it, you have people who are just squirting out kids just to get away with it, you know? So that's tough.
And a very clever one. Ringrim's using
and
her
then, as I said, like,
to make people choose
what if
to stay
somebody,
away?
you know, was in deep, like, mental health problems, or they had special needs, and they're homeless, you know? That is a thing. Not everybody homeless is some ne'er-do-well or a drug fiend. That's just not the case anymore. In fact, it's closer to 50-50 now. As people on the street have serious mental issues that just need help. We can't do it because the systems are overwhelmed.
Have a counter.
They shouldn't be overwhelmed.
Just have to know what it is. But we can figure that out later. Right now, we have to focus on what's
whether
at the
it's
end
selfish
of
or
that
not.
passage.
Every country should be looking after its own citizens first. You know, it is selfish. You should look after everybody, but systems can't allow that to happen because it's overwhelmed. You know, you can't take in 10% of another country overnight. That's just not the case. It doesn't work like that. So you have to look after your own, but these countries should be looking after their own as well. But you know, if we do that, it's a lot of eye for an eye. I understand, you know, if people genuinely need asylum, then absolutely. But that's trying to figure out if they're genuine or not is the hardest part of all of this, isn't it? That's the tough part. Hey DPG, how's it going, dude? And there's kind of those that don't see this side of society, like they kind of live their life extremely, you know, outside of that bubble. They've lived very well off their whole lives, you know, whether through family or good investments or whatever, and you don't see the other side. It doesn't take long though, you know. It'll be on everyone's doorstep soon enough. It's no longer turn a blind eye to, you know, these certain skid rows and different streets. You have to try and help out your community.
Precisely.
What you doing, man? What you up to?
Chances are we'll die.
I've been going for about
But if
2
we
hours.
don't,
Okay, nice.
we stop
Want to play a bit
living
more
and
Monster
get into
Hunter
the
after
ruins.
this, and then some of that more of that repo game. We've been using the repo Discord to join lobbies,
Let's
which
get going.
is a mixed
and
bag.
Stay close.
Stay close. Look at this little shite. In we go. Let's see what this place is like. What does that mean? Oh, she has to do that. That's the dispel thing, is it? Right.
What? Like it's hard?
Yes.
That's done.
Cool. So we're trying to meet this ARCHMAGE. Look at this. You think it was ice in the walls? Nope. That is human bodies. Jesus Christ. There we go. This could be a nice cheeky boss, but it looks like it's leading into the ice area, so I'm excited. Desert ice, that's wild, but it has been done. There's certain places where there was snow on the ice.
Oh, I thought Ringram was all about illusions. This place is cold.
Maybe the cold is the illusion.
Ringrim's trying to scare us off.
There
We
we go.
won't let her, will we?
We're all just trying to get by, aren't we? I'll always try and see the good in people. Like I do, we rant and rave about stuff, but it's just frustrations. Hello.
Oh, what a frosty welcome.
Oh, look at the Aurora Borealis. Wow, barely see it in this blizzard. So are we in a whole different map, or kinda? Look at this. It's a whole different area. Ringram's domain. Not sure if it is or not. Could be just for this level. Oh my god. And you see then there were Not just turned ice then, it's like crystal Adra then powering all this.
Covered in fur and even I'm freezing. Are her illusions really so powerful?
I'm getting a kind of a hostile nature to this Archmaze. Anyone else?
It's just a trick, Envoy. A well-crafted cold trick.
Alright.
Keep moving.
It's her own little world. Nothing's attacked us yet. Oh. What's this? Hooked weapon and strangely marked spear.
Well now, that's one creative Zara. Look at its spear.
Can I use it? Alright. Something for a quest, I think. Did I save in a new save that time? I think I saved in 2 new saves. No, I didn't. Okay, that one's kept there. Okay, just to remember, just in case. Oh, look at this, dude! It's coming out of his mouth. I heard a dragon breath, but frost breath. Gross. All right, another illusion. Illusion. Go through here. Nice.
Ah, visitors.
Hello.
Do you know what this moment calls for?
Yes.
A beautiful, macabre story that lingers in the mind.
I saw you. Alright, tell me your story.
You wish to find me in my tower?
Yes.
You'll have
This
to
is
wait
so cool.
until I tell
People will
this
never
tale.
see this part because they won't give this game a chance. Oh my god, look at this. Dude, that's like some Destiny stuff.
We gotta get into
Wow.
that tower?
Yep.
I hope Yatsley brought her ladder.
There's
Land.
got to be a way. Let's snoop around.
Time for a screenshot.
Land shaped in the dreamer's image, not with stone or axe, but with essence. Songs of ancient magic. Could we sing to them?
Ooh. That's what she wants. Look at this. Holy hell. This game is gorgeous. I love that the cosmetic stuff even shows up in the first person. She wants to sing to them. That's her way of saying basically like mind control.
Child's play.
Child's play.
That's done.
Thank you. Hey, free loot, let's go. Choo choo. I'm up to nothing, just watching the stream. Okay, nice. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the love. Yeah, I was just saying earlier I want to look into doing a bit of streaming to multiple places. I've always said in the past, and I still kind of agree with it, whereas you kind of pull it away from the mainstream by doing that. At this point, Twitch and all them, they are so fundamentally broken that there's no such thing as natural growth anymore. It's all looking and
skeletons. Now this I can.
No, I can't do that. It's all looking and timing and stuff. But now with Twitch doing this freaking highlight thing, I can't trim down my stuff. It's making extra work. I just don't have time for it. I literally come in from work and go straight live, you know. So I guess if I just stream their YouTube at the same time, it would kind of defeat, and it might be an idea. Whoa! As I was saying, YouTube be popping off. And finally, I think their adpocalypse is fully and truly dead now, so all of that stuff is working. Somebody kill the fucking healer, please. Nice. Where the fuck are those elementals coming from? Oh, bitch. Oh god, we don't have heals now. Oh, and we don't have the barrier either. I'm gonna miss her. Alright, no, my health's not that bad. Just, I think it's because I'm on fire, am I? Maybe kill this giant thing over here. Oh, they're all dead! What the? Why? That's my only question. Why are they dead? Because they suck. Don't you dare! Okay, now we're hurting a bit. Damn, I'm gonna miss her. This is us coming into this area. Don't stand much of a chance to. Go on, bear! Damn, on fire again. This fucking elemental. Kill the elemental. One thing the AI really needs to wake up to is focusing on one enemy. Can't seem to do that. Shit. It's pooping out little babies. We're getting to that point in the game where you really need to focus on some elements. I wish more people would play this game, man. It slaps. What left? Yeah. Are you directionally challenged? Welcome to the team, Nito. GG's. Not more? As they say, there's more where that came from. Adamfall, baby. I'm really excited for Adamfall. I hope it kind of scratches that Fallout itch. Ooh, Balrog skin. I haven't played a Fallout in ages. Like I'll be needing that, you know. Hold on, he's positioned in a good place. See, will it freeze him? No, it landed on him, but didn't freeze him. It froze my teammate though.
You can make the decision the village could not and restore the statue. I will see you inside my tower.
I'm guessing she hasn't had company in a while.
Oh, dude, he just said this mage hasn't been laid in a while. That's pretty kinky. We'll have to sort her out. Yeah, I wonder is there any like really nice mods for Fallout New Vegas, or I could just get in. I could do Fallout London. Like for that week of Fallout London, everyone was talking about it, and then I just heard nothing. I haven't heard nothing since. That sucks. That's just the way, I guess. I don't know. How about you? But when Elden Ring came out, it was the talk of the town forever. Look at this yoke.
I don't get it.
Ew, did she rip a heart out or
enough to
something?
conjure a frozen realm in the middle of the desert. Why toy with us?
I think it's part
This
and
might be the
parcel of
only
being an
frozen
ARCHMAGE.
level. I
Unfortunately.
never thought about that.
Maybe she's trying to teach us
You know how
something.
trailers are, they really make you think like you're living in these worlds and it's nothing to do with the game sometimes.
Yeah, the headless disemboweled statue. I was afraid.
I was hoping to get another Assassin's Creed in, but
It's
like,
probably
at this
connected
point,
to that
Shadows
village
is around the
Ringgrim
corner.
mentioned.
Fuck it.
So keep that in mind, darling.
So
There's always
perfectly good
time
reason
for
she lopped
Unity
off the
and-
head and the hand.
It's even missing its heart. See the open chest cavity? Oh, and Ringgrim left us a book. Let's see what it says.
She's so happy. You're enjoying this, aren't you?
And you aren't? Ringgrim even took the time to set the scene. There once stood a village protected by a statue. It kept the air crisp, the land fertile, and the people safe. For a time, the village prospered. For a time, there was the thought that the winter would never come. But then the statue shattered, and winter did come, and the village could not make a decision to save itself.
Nice. When we finish this area, we'll be like 3/4 way through. Awesome. I think this is the only ice place. Let me see. I'm totally like skipping here, just having a look. I use a lot of that how long to beat, and then I kind of add a little bit extra for my playthroughs. I'm like, okay. Okay, the impasse. That's all the book said. Yeah, it's a big book.
That's the gist of it, yes. But the author said it better.
Yeah, of course, yes.
First things first, let's get those statue pieces.
First things first, that's the first of the first, and it's the first of the first, and I can't believe it's the fucking first.
Ringgrim seems.
Ooh, ooh. All Imagine Dragons songs sound the same. Ooh, ooh. They fucking do. Second thing, second. It's probably not even Imagine Dragons. It sure sounds like it. I followed that band for a while, and they still haven't been singing about dragons or anything. Fucking liars. What is going on with these guys? Why are they still chilling here? That did not. I'm a little bit worried. They ain't going like, look how cool this is. That's some kind of god or something. It's like all of these demons and souls sucked into her brain. Adra heart, statue hand. Nice. Dude, Some of the art design... I hope it's not that guy is a prick online, but some of the art design for this game was awesome. Apparently one of the art designers was a douche. The worst person you'll ever meet online are these virtue signaling little creepazoids. And you'll find out that they're not actually... They don't actually care about people. You'll find out that they're actually just doing this to get some woman on the team in bed. And it's like, oh, there she blows. Alright. Okay, that explosion is bang tidy. Where the hell did he come from? Inside, outside, in through a skeleton. Be bopping. Be bopping. Can you... I get stuck in this spot. Back the fuck up. Don't make me tell you twice. Here, have one of these. Torn of Sabotage. Oh, look, it actually stuck him in place. Bonk. Find a better weapon, bitch, please. This is a very good weapon. I'm telling you. Mom, you told me to find a better weapon. Yeah, we had a cheeky healer on the other girl. I don't know. Like, in a perfect world, I might keep our little purple friend and our healer. I don't know. It kind of depends. I have so many heals, I don't really care. It's just I forget to heal. Don't forget to heal. We keep Kai for the taunt ability. Looks like there's something in here we just can't figure it out.
Even more bodies.
Yeah, well, today's Wednesday. I'm gonna kind of go hard on this. So, I think we finished Angel of Darkness. I think I did pretty good. Like we had a couple of issues, but I was happy enough with that. Great to play that. So I think the plan. Hey, that didn't work a minute ago. Plan for the rest of this week. I think this is just a shortcut out there. What the fuck's the point of that door? Anyway, oh yeah, if you didn't have Frozen, I guess. If you didn't have Frozen 3. Plan for the rest of the week, I think, is I'm gonna go fucking tooth and nail with this, Monster Hunter, and that Repo game. That's the plan. I'm gonna try and make Repo happen. As that one chicken mean girl said, it's like, stop trying to make fetch happen. But we'll see. I think what's gonna happen with the Repo streams is we're gonna have one good game, and then one psychotic game with psychos and people shouting slurs and N-words and stuff. Like that session yesterday, I've already had to trim out all of that nasty shit. This is what I was talking about. I don't really care, you know. But you know how the internet is. They'll think I know these people or something. Nice. Bonk. Ooh, I've just electrocuted myself. Are you good, girl? Just sitting in the corner? Nice. My opinion about, like, those slurs is it should almost be made illegal to say it. You know? Anybody at all. Because, but I know that just creates another power struggle. Oh, it's stuck inside them. Creates another kind of a power thing where it's like, ooh, it's illegal to say it, so I'm going to say it kind of thing. Fuck, dude, this guy is riding my dick. But if you, I think if you were to do that, I think I'm poisoned, start itself. Would create a proper precedent. I think what's going on is Kai over here is electrified, and he's flipping electrifying everyone else because the little pulse comes out of him. So he's just hitting everybody. But then, you know, if these couple of slurs were made illegal to say, they would hopefully, eventually, given a generation, you know, 10 plus years, people would just stop using them, you know, like a lot of old dead words. But then it would, what would happen is hopefully then we could just use other words that are just were once commonplace everyday words that were not offensive but are now offensive because they retroactively have added a new meaning to the word. Like, fuck you. At this point, you're not going to be able to say fuck or shit or ass or anything. How about we figure it out?
Was on the verge of destruction.
We'll figure it out.
Still, they argued.
Like, your man, that little punk ass bitch, right, coming in, just shouting the N-word the whole time, knew what he was doing, right? And you have to ask yourself, like, what if he could be black, you know, and it's okay, right? And then I'm like wrongfully going, okay, I have to leave now because this guy's being racist. But you don't know who's on the other end of the call of the lobby, right?
The way it's sculpted, it's like he's reaching out.
But if the word was just no one is allowed to use it, then maybe it'd be better. And the same with, you know, like the F word as well. It'd be better just to get. If we, like I always say, if we could use the fucking Men in Black pen and just delete these words, that'd be great. But we can't, unfortunately. But no, that guy was definitely a little European little white boy thinking he was edgelord, but just garbage human being, sadly. He sounded a little Russian. Actually, who knows? All I can do is to just denounce these fools and protect us as a stream, and yeah, that's all you can do. Is what is. Fuck these fools. It's so embarrassing. It's so like Neanderthal behavior. Where do we go? This is a loop. What is these things? I don't know, man. They're like eggs. You know, like there's way better ways to be funny and edgy anyway. Same with people making like Hitler jokes and stuff. Oh, it's so stupid. We could do better. This is kind of like Medusa or something. We get the Garden of Eden. Remember, we're looking for this garden. Are we meant to come up here? Are we supposed to shoot this? We're looking for the heart, right? Or the head, or the hand. I think I did pick up the hand though, so maybe if we put that there, it would change the way the world looks. Yeah. That side of streaming, but I'm not going to let it destroy a game like that, you know? Whereas, like, people leaving and being dipshits in Fortnite or Among Us when they leave, or you know, it's enough to destroy the game itself. Do you know that kind of way? And the reason is it's so central to the game, you know? It's extremely hard to win a squad if 2 or 3 people have left, you know? It's not impossible, I have done it, but it is a rarity, and it just adds a level of frustration and tension that I don't want out of that game. I much prefer when we were like throwing grenades and just driving around and all that. That's to me, that was fantastic fun. So give me that fun. And Among Us, like, it's a murder mystery game. You know, imagine if you were doing Whodunit or Cluedo, and the person who dies just walks out of the fucking room. Whoever was last with them, you'd know exactly that's who did it. Okay, looks like we're just gonna find these places. That water looks good. Hell yes. Sad part is there's parts of each engine, be it the RE engine, even the Unreal Engine, I shit on it day and night. But there's parts of it that are actually nice, and it just depends on who gives a shit in the development team, you know, who does it. But unfortunately, when everything is just easy and quick, and you know, people don't want to really work that hard in some of these studios, because you just have asset flips and load in this program and this physics, and away you go. Of course, they're going to take the idea of AI and the idea of assets and engines with pre-established programs in it is to make the workload of a dev lighter so they can work on other stuff. But instead, they choose, same with AI, they choose to make their workload lighter so they can fuck around and take a smoke break or whatever. That's not what's going on. But that's kind of what this generation is. Like, people don't want to work hard. They want, a lot of them, you know, like, this is generalizations again. A lot of them don't want to work hard when you can have AI do stuff. Like, there's people that won't hold a conversation now. They just let ChatGPT. It's one thing using ChatGPT to write an essay or whatever. Obviously, you're wasting your education and you're not actually learning. So it's whatever. That's your choice. But if you can't hold the conversation, and then you have to use ChatGPT, that's worrying. That shows signs of society going backwards. It's very dangerous. You know, you start doing that, and that becomes a trend for 20, 30 years, and you're going to have a situation where you can't speak English anymore.
I don't know about it.
But whatever, you know, these are just friends and stuff. What you fighting, girl? I thought I got rid of everything. Oh, there he is. Of course it's an archer. Fatherless behavior. Mages and archers. That's fatherless, maidenless behavior. You won't actually do anything for yourself. Half the shit in the corner. Yes. It's kind of like crappy CEOs as well. It's like, I'll let everyone else take the blame and I'll just do all this stuff in the corner. What is this? Essence potion? This poor dude. Oh man, he barely made it out of here. Anyway, I'm going off on random topics and ranting, but actually, it's not always the streams. Am I still frozen? Papa, please. Yeah, we're gonna miss our heals, huh? And she had a barrier as well. What way do you guys like to go? Are you more a defensive player with teammates, or are you offensive? Is it like balls to the wall? Which is it? Everybody's gotta learn. What about that little diamond thing this means? Maybe there's a new grenade with the maybe what's this one? Forgotten Shell. I think that's poison, right? Maybe. It's cool though, they've created that system. This is what I was saying, how well done this game is. We've done that system. If you don't have her on our team, obviously you couldn't get by, but they're like, well, you have to have her on your team this time, but not always. So what do? Then they have a grenade to circumvent against that. Let me see. When struck, the seed burst. Yeah, I think that's. I think that's poison. I don't know. You ever just make a weird noise sometimes and your brain just completely fucking absorbs that? Now we're underwater. Come on. Yeah, that's what happened there. Sorry, I made a weird noise with my mouth. And my brain was like, keep making that noise. Yeah. Keep making that noise. Get a little bit louder now. Corrupted. We're getting a lot of that. And you see how much we needed that to upgrade stuff? Nice. So you can see how the game is creating that level creep, power creep. Very cleverly done. Yeah, there's very little I can say. I think that's just a way back. Very little I can say bad about this game. Nice. In its loop, how everything is just so well done and very nicely put together, it creates that kind of almost too much of a shape space. My shape space. I always argue that that's one of the worst parts. I don't know where she's gone. Worst parts of this modern generation of gaming is how safe they are, you know. After, I think it's got to do with like budgets and stuff. After COVID, every developer just became this big old safe, boring crap, you know. That sucks. Outside of indie devs, nobody's like risking it for a chucky biscuit anymore. It's really crap. It's like, come on, guys. Really, if you want to be honest, it was even before COVID. It was like after The Last of Us Part 2. Maybe the whole industry saw the outcry to that and they're like, oh god, I don't want to make that mistake. Yeah, writing has become safe. The only time they ever like branch out is when they're holy bollocks.
Take the best shot.
This is when they're doing all that DEI stuff. Normally these guys are fighting each other. Who just spawned the babies? You spawned spirit spider babies? I spawned spirit. Jesus Christ. I spawned spirit bear. Now big spider dead and all the babies are dead too. Kai, are you not fighting? Thank you. You son of a bitch. Kaya always does that. How did that set that up? I suppose it's the explosion. Hold on, something else going on over here. Yeah, I want the bear to be better. Maybe if I invest a point in him, might do that next time. It's either he's not doing enough damage, or fire accumulation on that? That's a bad idea. I just can't see their damage numbers, so there's no way of knowing. Nope, this one's mine.
Hey! Over here! Out of the way! Next one's mine!
Oh, they're all dead.
Yahtzee, remind me not to make you mad.
Good point. Alright, one of these should lead to the hand. I'm getting a little bit run around
The
confused.
village wanted so badly to do the
It's the head. Who's
You're
this?
here for my Ardra piece, aren't you?
Yes.
You.
Why is it when it
You
loads
can't
the
have
villagers
it.
in, they're like 15 frames a second?
It's a pleasure to meet you too, dearie.
I'll die
Dearie.
without the Ardra. Please, don't.
Why
take
would
it
you
from
die
me.
without it?
I don't want to die.
As Adra piece from the statue, why do you have it? Yeah, what's going on, buddy? What do you mean
What
dead?
statue? What are you talking about? Why shouldn't I have the Ardra piece?
Oh, he's gone.
It's mine.
He's gone crazy. My
Interesting.
precious.
This must be another illusion.
This can't be real.
Mm.
This is one of Ringworm's tricks, right?
Ringworm.
I don't know what you're talking about. Just please let me keep this.
I was expecting someone here. Who are you? What's happening? You okay?
The other villagers. They want me to.
Yeah, why does it do this? It's not the game. It's
They
the
say it'll
NPCs.
save us.
Weird.
If they take it, I'll
Probably
die.
another
And I
feature
don't want to die.
of Unreal Engine 5.
Please.
Either they're not really here, or we're not.
It's a bit of both. I'm taking it, buddy. I'm sorry.
I told the other villagers I need it. I understand everyone's in danger, but I don't want to die. Don't take the Ardra piece from me. I'll do anything. Please.
Can't keep it, but we can save others with your help.
Is there no other way? Why does it have to be me who dies? Please. Please. No.
If the village had been as sensible as you, they would have lived.
Why don't... Whoa. Seems like a test or something.
That poor man. Was he a real person once? Did all that happen to him?
I don't know.
And why force us to make that choice?
Yeah, she's clearly...
Why the cruelty?
Well, the better or worse. I can't wait to find out more.
Maybe I was supposed to let him
Making
keep it,
statues
and then I
and
could
bitter
still get it.
fables. None of this comes from a healthy mind. Or
No.
soul.
I'm sure they go somewhere. Let's go see where.
She's testing us. You gonna fall out of this mouth? Yep, yes we are. Cool. Alright, we still need to find the heart though. Where could that be? I think we went up there. Found that. I'm assuming those red door things. This is like a weird magical trip. Like one of those drug adult places in Far Cry. Maybe that means there's something in here now. Came this way, didn't we? Must find the heart of the Ardra. One of the rumors for Far Cry 7 is that it's going to be another kind of cult family. Like Far Cry 5, they saw much that did one of their better selling ones. And then it's going to take place in the Arctic, apparently. You see. I get the vibe that we're going to see a lot of snowy setted games in the future. I don't know why. Sometimes it's like you see like a lot of vampire games at once, or a lot of... This is all, I'm just going around in circles. A lot of like werewolves or pirates or whatever, you know. What the fuck is this? I'm guessing if there's a light above the door means it's done, maybe. Right? That's what my brain's telling me. My brain's... Oh, there's something up there. My brain's telling me no. Like my body. That was a bit over-exaggerated, wasn't it? Anyone got any new emotes? Do you ever look back at all like the channels or expired subscriptions and see all the emotes they had, and then they don't stream anymore? It's like, I missed those emotes. No, it's still just subscribe to their channel unless their channel's gone. But you know what I mean. Quiet as the depths. Sometimes it just be saying shit. I think that was supposed to be a stealth moment. Where'd it go? Fucking dead already. Let's go. I don't know where you're Yaxley. I think. See where she's there. She's either too small or she's just not getting into the battlefield. I couldn't access any of her skills. Need to run into the room, love, so we can fight. She might be doing that mage thing where she's backing away too much to fight. But then it's causing me not to be able to use her attacks. I can't direct them to move like stuff like that. I see stuff up there. Cancel throw. No. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that. I miss a lot of people. I don't know what they're up there in the world. Big chillin'. Shit, by the sounds of it, it's just every day. More people are kind of. Oh, that's where they've been spawning this whole time. You little shit. It's hard to not get jumped when they're spawning out of the ground, isn't it? Cheeky buggers. Am I okay? It's just poison more than anything.
Let's see what you got. Make way.
Oh, the fuck is hurting me now? Why does it go slow like that? Maybe my stamina, maybe? No, I think it's this again. Why does he always get shot? The water. I think what's happening is it's just a horrible, unfortunate knock-on effect from my gun. Who's the bad guy? I think. Couldn't tell there. I think he was too far away anyway. There you are, Yahtzee, miles away from the battlefield again. I do think this is going to lead to us fighting the Archmage, right? Maybe we'll have a choice whether or not.
Coming from your right.
Thank you. Suppose you gotta spawn them in from somewhere. He's off a little shitty though when they spawn them in from the floor. That guy just self-destructs, does it? You fight. Oh yes. Jolly good. She's a yapper. Yes, child play. What was that secret area I was jumping up to? Probably already did it. Hello. Looking for the heart of the Ardra. Wasn't expecting to go into the snowy area. There you are.
Sometimes cold
There.
is necessary.
Ta-da!
Now that we've gotten to the heart of the matter,
Yeah.
I believe that's everything.
Well done.
Keep your guard up. Let's get this over with.
I see the joke you
It's the
made there.
lesson rather than the authenticity of the story that matters, I guess.
Right? Keep talking about Sally. Where does this take me? Back through where we already were, was it? Nope. Hope we hear more about that last Ronin game. I want some TMNT action, all dark and alchemy. Here we go. Let's see what this does. Oh.
We've got all the pieces.
We're gonna have a choice whether to do it or not.
Put them in. Oh, I want to see how all of this works.
Apparently this little pink Furby has had more tail in the living lands than anyone else. My god. How is she able to walk sideways? It's kind of creepy looking. Let me go teleport to the tower. Da 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 da. That was a crazy transition. You guys okay?
Here goes.
Yep.
Whatever happens, I hope it leaves our parts intact.
We're going into an Archmage's tower. It'll all be fine.
Let's grab a save. I get the feeling we're gonna have a choice whether to keep this one alive again.
Exciting.
You say so. Don't go down on me now. Knock knock. Oh my god, look at this place. They had some fun with this. Definitely getting a bit kind of Skyrim vibes. We like our stone faces, don't we? What the frick? What's those Diadra things?
Oh, you made it.
Right.
Unfortunately, I still have reading to do.
Oh, really?
Amuse yourself with these skeletons while I finish this paragraph.
Okay, if you say so. Are you reading like 50 Shades or something?
Is all that noise necessary?
She's trying to read here. About time. You never get to see wizards properly reading. We know they do all that reading. Big libraries, but they're not reading. No, we gotta get rid of this healer. Where'd he go? Otherwise, we'll never kill these bozos. I don't think we killed them, did we? This is what's wrong. This is where the AI should have common sense to take care of these fuckers. Otherwise, you're just gonna spend the whole day fighting these guys. 1,000 damage and you're still alive. Incredible. Alright, now it's time to get a little bit friendly with this guy. All the purple. You like purple? What's your purple? Whoa! That was just a few scallywags. You lied to me. That's another goddamn healer behind him. Yep. No heals. Bad dog.
Right behind you.
Come on. Thank you. Are you okay? You sound very friendly over there. She was getting assaulted by all three of these guys. That fucking one. Immune, huh? It's not good for me. Everybody dead? No, we got it. Round 17. Is this bitch dead over here? Wake me up inside. Alright, you know the drill. They're gonna all jump me. Bring the power to them. Oh no, somebody's healing. Stop! There shall be no healing here. This motherfucker don't want to die. Guys, if you have any cup on, you'll kill the healer first. Unless you enjoy standing around fighting the same enemy 15 times. Hello. There you go. Nice. This game gives your fingers a good workout. I'm used to it. More! Soch le bleu. That was a very healthy noise. Let's go, bear buddy! That was like whistling midair. Did I summon the bear? Christ, I don't see the bear. I don't think it did, yeah. Well, apparently it did. I don't honestly. Hello? Amazon, I summoned a bear. It didn't seem to work. A Noxunamoon. Alright, I'm making all sorts of friends here today.
Give me a second.
Fucking poses. It's almost over now. It's almost over now. Alright, she is testing us with the testicles. Got 'em. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. Mother, it's still going. Oh my god, this is impressive. I'll say that. Maybe the first time I'm gonna have to drink an essence potion because I'll be fucking feeling it. Feeling it, we loving it, we singing it. You got another one behind me? Nice. Anybody got some goodies? She do. She do though. Drop it like it's hot. Nice. Pop his fucking clogs. Go! Alright, we done? Anybody count that? There's like 25 enemies or something.
Another win.
Awesome.
Who's counting?
Shout out to Avowed, man. That's what you call. Like I haven't seen that many enemies coming at you like that. Seems like Borderlands or something. And I can't wait for Borderlands 4. All I want to see is like what's that newness, you know? I think they're just really happy to get back to just shooty bang bang instead of dumbass influencer. If you ever put an influencer in your fucking game, you've already lost. Screw these little DI wannabes and all that shit. I don't give a fuck. Cringiest bastard thing you can do is put influencers in your game, even as a kind of a piss take. It just doesn't work. Look at the difference between South Park Stick of Truth, which used it like very sparingly with the little Facebook thing as a joke, and then they just tripled down in Fracture Butthole and fucking boring shit. Fracture Butthole was not done by Obsidian, and you can tell. You know something with Obsidian, like everybody wants them back. You know, we want another South Park game from them. We want another Fallout game from them. Very yes. How do we open this door? I want to. It's this one, is it? Open the fucking door. Open up the safe. Oh, look at this. Yes. That was fun. Oh, hello there. You finished reading, bitch tits? Actually, let's grab another save. Because, as I said, might be a chance to reload if we end up killing her. Hello. Yes, that's the statue we made. Did we embolden you, empower you? Let's see what she looks like. Damn, she looks cool. Got a little Morgana thing going on. The headdress is awesome. I like the little scripture on her body. It looks like a henna or something. What are these little shoulder pad things? Pencils? For spells and stuff? Pretty cool. What you writing? She's drawing penises. Alright.
Oh,
hello there.
Look at the three of you.
Yes.
It's like something out of a book.
Or a video game.
A godlike of an unknown deity, a long-lost Rawatayan, and a rainbow-colored wizard. All looking for a garden, from what I've gleaned.
Yeah.
It is her. We felt the pluck of her fingers outside our door.
Ooh.
Searching.
She's looking for the garden as well.
Our prison? Who is she?
Who is she? Who is? Any Big Brother fans? Who is she?
A challenge and a parable.
I was a Nikki Graham, old Big Brother star. Sadly, the poor thing had a horrible eating disorder and sadly passed away. Her heart gave out. Poor old devil. Could have known when I was attacked by skeletons again. Yeah, it was spiders. More than skeletons.
Pretense. Mortals are their most sincere when they're under stress.
I love when a game
also, I
knows what it's doing. It's like, okay, let's just send 50 enemies after.
If you died for it. Huh. What did you think I was trying to tell you with the puzzle?
The casualties are inevitable. It's a monster with a strange sense of humor. People need to be sacrificed for the greater good. Can this wait? We need to get to this place before the Inquisitor London does. Please, we need you to open the path. I love that. I love the snarky remarks.
Spoken like a war criminal. Well done. Yes, when there is a tectonic shift in history, people always die. The point of the parable is quite simple. Sentimentality is a privilege. The village would have lived if they had chosen to sacrifice one dying soul for the good of many living ones.
Was the village real? That's the question. That's what we're asking.
I hardly know, honestly. When you've lived as long as I have, it's easy to
I don't really like her so far. We'll see.
Individual lives.
She's got that uppity, holier-than-thou crap.
And
I don't have
understand how
a place in any world for people like that.
No one truly matters in the long run. Not even me or
I
the
don't care
other
if you're 600 years old or 6 years old.
It's what we leave behind.
You ain't older than no one.
What matters
Eat your
is that
porridge.
our lives buy the world more history, more beauty, more time to create.
I love a good
interesting
vampire
things.
story where the vampire's slowly going mad instead of a traditional vampire, know-it-all, holier than thou, which becomes very boring after a while. Immortality doesn't always mean, you know, genius. Most of them are narcissists because they think they're, you know, they know they're immortal, so they think the world revolves around them and they're like, you know, a puppet master. But so that ends up creating quite the narcissistic tendencies, unfortunately. But in reality, they're just a pain in the arse. Should have died a long time ago. Let's see, they're preparing you for something. That's true, yeah, the degree. They're speaking in riddles. No, I think that there's something else going on here.
For conversation with me.
I've said this from the start. Are we to release this god from a prison?
To an archmage.
Or are we releasing it onto the world?
It will
doing more harm than good.
Attempts to communicate with you.
Envoy of the god instead of the emperor.
To enter the ruins. I won't open the path.
Why not? Unsheathed weapon. We're getting it one way or another. Ooh, the entire fate of the living lands is in jeopardy. Why not? If you don't, Ruthven will come here and tear her way in. Or she could try. Let's see what it says about this.
Consider listening for a moment before you resort to utter futility.
Sorry.
I came to the living lands because the sickness here, this dream scourge, fascinated me.
Yes, as did we.
This plague shouldn't exist.
No.
It can't. And yet, it does. The essence of the living lands is falling into chaos and entropy. It's more powerful than anything
Which
I've
came
seen.
first? The Dream Scourge or the Godlight?
Something to do with how the Ardra has been severed from the rest of the world. I believe that
I like what they've done with Avowed because it doesn't interfere with Pillars of Eternity.
It's
so clever. It's basically a side series.
Has never happened
by
before.
Using the living lands.
Ever.
You can talk
No
about
one
the other
enters
games, but not destroy their
I get to
story.
the bottom of this. Sorry.
And, you know, if Pillars of Eternity fans don't like this game, that's fine. Move on. Wait for Pillars of Eternity 3. But just know that by, you know, liking one part of a company and shitting on the other, you're ultimately dooming the fate of the company. You know, I'm not telling you to rush out there and buy Avowed because you like Pillars of Eternity, but if we don't get Pillars of Eternity 3, you know why. Who the hell did that?
Slug just donated $10.79.
Oh my God.
Enjoy being able to get 10 Freddos.
Slug Chub, how's it going? Hello. How are you doing? Thank you so much for that. Oh my God. What are you like? You don't need to be fucking spending your money on me. Thank you for the donation, dude. And I will definitely get 10 Freddos out of that. There's a good Irishman right there. He knows the price of Freddos going up. How have you been? How are you getting on? I know you're kind of out there in the world now kicking ass. I love to see that. Between you and Lacuna, it just warms my heart to see the fella Irishman just kicking ass. You're very good. You should save that up for your own Freddos, you know. Those dark, dreary nights where you're really stuck. You just have a hankering for a cup of tea and a Freddo. The question is, if you're dipping your Freddo in a cup of tea, do you do head first or legs first? If you don't know, Freddos are like a cute little chocolate candy bar here. Some with caramel, some with not. But it's damn... And Freddo is a little frog man in a suit. It's kind of be looking like a green version of Humpty Dumpty. But yeah, that's my childhood as well, man. You can't beat a good old Freddo. I love it. How you doing? Hello. I'm doing alright, lad. I'm doing good. Yeah, just chilling. Nice. I had a bit of just crappy news at the start of the year, but you have to just pick up your boots and just keep going. 100% head first. It's right? And then, as you see his lovely face etched into the chocolate slowly melt away as the heat of the tea melts the chocolate, you start to ponder about the great mysteries of life. Like, is it worth still sniffing girls' armpits? And should I step out in front of traffic? These kind of things, you know what I mean? These are the life... These are the life questions we ponder every day. Jesus, you know? Do I get a Freddo? Do I step out in front of traffic? Please don't do that. Please. 2 weeks till small lad turns big lad. What? What are you talking about? Are you getting a shipment of Viagra tablets? Or is it your birthday? Is it in 2 weeks' time? Are you going to be 18? Could be both. It should be both, right? Nothing says happy birthday like somebody accidentally on purpose slipping a Viagra in your drink. Can you imagine that? What the hell? What was in that drink? I know some drinks are meant to be aphrodisiacs, but that's taking the piss. I'm now walking around with a right angle sticking out of my body. Like, what the hell? Good God. Thank you so much for that. Jeez, so you're only going to be 18. Ah, jeez, yeah, you will be a big lad then. When are you giving me your money then? Jeez, you're mad. Save us. You're a college student. What are you up to now? Yeah, you're in college. What are you what's your major? Your minor? We don't really say that here. What are you studying? You said I was godlike of an unknown entity. Now we know. Now we know. You're too nice.
Curiouser and curiouser.
You genuinely watched me grow up. There's been a few people like that. And it's so cool. Like I said about Pyro and Dynamite, and even like Fire Lily. I think she's gone now, but she came in at the time when freaking Undertale was huge, and I think she was like wicked young. So it's like I had to like curb some of my darker jokes, and I was like, oh, I think she's just out in the world now doing her thing. I hope they're doing well. And there was that. Remember that Candy one? She was half mad. She was like Greek or something. She was obsessed with Euros. I think she was friends with Fire Lily for a bit. She was obsessed with a lot of stuff. They would make these little fan art and stuff. So those things are always cute. I still stand by people probably shouldn't be on the internet till they're after 16, but still, it's nice to see these people if they're good-natured and happy people. It's nice to see you grow up. That's really cool, dude. You're terrible nice. You know you never have to give me anything like that. I hope you're doing well. I know this country's on its arse at the moment, but when is it ever not? You just have to look after yourself and your family if you can. Just do the best you can. You're kicking ass. The fact that you're actually in college and applying yourself, even if you have a few days off here and there, so we all do, but the fact that you're applying yourself and trying to do something, make something out of your life, that's huge. So good on you. There's a lot of wasters and posers out there, but you're kicking ass. Good on you. I know some days are probably bollocks hard, or you have a shit fucking lecturer, or just a bad lecturer in general. But they're not all going to be bad days, and once you get that piece of paper, that degree, whatever you want out of it, that'll open up some doors and travel the world, and you never know what'll happen. It's kind of what you make of it. Kicking ass. Applied biology, damn. Yeah, hell yes, you're a fucking smart boy, smart ass boy right there. Nice. I hope you have a great 18th. Have you any plans for it? Cheeky little party or anything? I know we always have to do like the parent party at 18 or 21, whichever. Make a bit of a show of you. But it's nice, even if you feel a bit antisocial. It's nice just for that moment. Like I'm very anti-birthday myself, but those ones, it's kind of nice. I guess you get them out of your system, and then do whatever you want, and you'll be like a legal adult. You've probably been drinking and doing every sorts of things before that anyway, right? Didn't we all? I was doing a lot of nefarious substances when I was like 14, 15. I don't recommend that to anybody.
I can't believe I overlooked this possibility. A god here, alone, trapped in the severed Ardra.
17th to have my family over. Your birthday's on the 17th of March. You're a Paddy's Day baby. That would be interesting. Your family's coming over, and 28 to have friends over, and more than likely get hammered. Absolutely hammered. Nice. Lovely jubbly. That'll be a bit of crack. How do you find like Tala? For a long time it had a bit of a bad reputation, but I think it's been fucking pretty good in the last 10 or so years. I feel like it was more the 90s. It was a bit rough. There's a lot more rough places. I think Tala's grand. We grew up going to the Square, which is like a shopping mall over there. It was called the Square. Very small. Like it was like 10 maybe shops or so, and it always had like a game and a good cinema as well. I used to love that. So us as kids, it was like 3 circles in the small area, and we just would run up and down the escalators. We loved that shit. I haven't gone to the Square in years. Now it's mainly just Blanchardstown. So fuck all in Blanchardstown either. But yeah, I used to love the Square. That was something we did as kids a lot. Jesus Christ. I'm literally like through my mind's eye walking through it right now, Elias. So I hope it's good. Good on you. Jesus. I love to hear that kind of stuff, because I didn't mess around with college myself. I ended up doing a lot of self-learning and night classes and stuff like that, because I kind of screwed my own opportunities at the time. But I picked myself up and did all that stuff, so it's grand now. But to see people actually applying themselves and using the systems, and it's good. It's awesome. I love that. I think education is important. Now I know a lot of curriculums suck ass, and they need to upgrade for sure and update, but even just education in terms of even something as stupid as just Google searching or Wikipedia or whatever, always be learning, even if it's about what's the name of that skin between your fingers. But who cares? You're just learning. Always be learning. It's really, really fun. Always have an appetite to learn. It's super fun. Hell yes. That sounds cool. So you're going to have like
but in a
bit of a
life,
go on the tear and then a little bit of a family thing as well. That's sweet. Good on you. I know, as I said, it's always a bit awkward. But
possibly miserable god. A piece of them resides in
go
you.
soon, open the door, greet the sibling, probably have a smoke. Nice. Enjoy. Tell as a kip, but it could be worse. Yeah, that's like 99% of Ireland. Bit of a kip, but it could be worse. The grass is greener and it's just next door. Go through the square to go to college. There you go, a nice one.
Perhaps there is more.
Yes, enjoy. Happy early birthday if I don't see you. No worries. Happy early birthday. Thank you so much for coming in. You don't need to be dropping money on me. It should be the other way around. I have to buy you a pint.
My
thanks back some time. No worries, no pressure.
It's not often
all good.
That
Good to see you. Appreciate it.
Really, anything at all can surprise me. I wish you
one of us used to call you Zim, right?
If you
was Zim.
In such
yes,
things.
I remember.
Just keep in mind that countless dream thralls are on the same path. I'm sure.
Oh, she thinks we're a dream troll. That's pretty messed up. Thank you, lad. I like that, lad.
To have met you.
It was Zim. Yes, yeah. I don't forget. Nice to welcome me, community being older, but no worries. I try. You know, it's nice just to have someone that can talk to, because everyone, it's either memes or shiting around or you're getting destroyed online, so it's nice. No, you were always a cool person, so I give that right back, you know. Even, like, we used to laugh about Pyro being all kind of memes and stuff, and now look at the dude's traveling and talking about stuff, and great conversation. Same with yourself, Sim. Good people. Good. I always say that about people in this chat. The people that stay and come back and have a chat. Good fucking ass people. Very rare to find, you know. Holy hell. Just look after yourselves. That's all I ask. Look after yourselves. Have a good time. You're good people. You deserve nothing but good thing in the world. And it'll come. Hopefully.
Let's hope
God willing, right?
Unscathed. And
Lovely
you,
jubbly.
Orlan, you seem a clever one. Take my grimoire. It will allow you to dispel the barrier.
Oh, very nice. Okay, this one doesn't seem hostile at all.
Talent. Not any mage can dispel my illusions. Perhaps when this is over, we should speak again.
You want to speak again?
I was fully expecting her to be.
Yeah, of course.
As I even unsheathed my weapon. I thought she was going to be hostile.
Learning new spells. They grow up so fast.
No. Where are the runes anyway? One important question before I go.
I assume.
Does the carpet match the drapes? Are your nipples pierced? No.
The ruins are far in the northwest. The people here have named that area the Deadfall Highlands. No more wasting time. Off you go. Use the teleporter behind me to leave.
Okay.
Or jump, I suppose.
That's a tell.
If you're feeling grim.
Oh.
I never thought the storm-lashed shores of Rauatai would seem so welcoming.
Yeah. What the frick? We can jump. Can we get through here now? Okay. I still think I can. She might. Maybe she's just playing us. Face your fears. Leave the tower. Okay. Let me face my fears. Can we just jump out of there? Oh, look at that joke. Oh my god. Is that part of the dream troll as well? Jesus. It's probably like a signal for what's going on. Rumination of the Hand Occult. The hell is the Hand Occult? Reminds me of the Dark Hand from Elder Scrolls, right? What we got here? Music not worth it. 20 years of practice, can't play worth a damn. Oh, that's funny. I like dumb jokes like that. How long has she been in here? Yeah, self-taught is easier said than done, that's for sure. Autopsied far too many of these things. No signs of them being the source of the dream scourge, though, which makes no sense, right? Because they're literally plant people. Some of them even have fungus on them. But yeah, that's... Even though it looks like a fungus, think of it more like a brain magic fungus. Can we jump? She just said that as a joke. I don't think there's an actual exit. Cool. I think that might be the only ice place. I kind of see this guy's been attacked by the dream scourge too. Really cool. Look at all these. Fucking cool. Alright, off we go. Might not be the last we see of the Archmage. Wow, straight into this cutscene.
Right? I didn't imagine it.
Yeah.
Reingrim liked me. And my
Alright, calm down. She's fangirling.
And she gave me her grimoire.
Did she sign it though? It's not going to be worth that on Fantasy Bay. So yeah, she can't call eBay Fantasy Bay. That just sounds dirty. Happy made out live. We work well together as a team. If you were faced an Archmage and lived.
You were incredible.
Maybe I just said the right things.
Thank you for trusting me.
We didn't get to fight.
I'm just glad we're all still in one piece.
Yeah.
Yes, and I must say, your strength is remarkable.
Oh.
We couldn't have done it without you.
Careful. Dude, I'm telling you, Yatsley over here, she would hump, you know, a suspicious phallic-looking rock if it looked her the right way.
Then there's
She's
no time
filthy.
to waste. I must prepare for Naku Kubel.
Yes.
As must you.
Never thought I'd be so relieved to head into ancient ruins.
Naku Kabel. Find clues with the locations of... Does this bring her back there? Teleport. Okay, so we could go back here if we wanted to. Maybe we should have a cheeky side quest or something. Alright. So what happens now? Are we back in the normal map? No, we're still in this place. Cool map. Oh, you can tell this place deserves a lot more love. So we're not going to head to that Naku Kubel yet. We'll do that next stream because we have... Should have been a hell of a session. I wasn't expecting to go to Icy Place. That was fun. I think we're a little over 3/4 of the way there. It obviously depends on the side quests and stuff you want to do. Just kind of hoping to have a whole map of Icy Place, but I think they've forgone that. We have that. I mean, like, you know, as big as this area. I think there will be one with lava and stuff. That's okay. I bet you if you go to the Living Lands, she'll still have her place. No? You sure it's not like up there somewhere? Maybe we'll add it later. I don't know if we're kind of out of bounds. Out of bounds. Let's see. Where does it want me to go? There? Shadows of the Past. It's probably off that way, is it? Deadfall Highlands. Okay, cool. Can do that. Nice, nice, nice. Lovely. Alright, I'll save it there. I don't think I did. Maybe there was a way of fighting her. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't mind her little test beforehand. Was quite amazing. I think it was about 30 enemies. I love that. It was the first time I had to like really dig deep and go in and maybe possibly get some essence. But I have a nice little system. We should be earning essence back, so it should keep the spells and stuff rolling. I know the way I have my gameplay now. I need to get more spells going. Unfortunately, as you can see, a lot of stuff doesn't open up. Well, the late game spells obviously need to be late game levels. So yeah, right now it's kind of the same 3 spells, but she's got some new cool spells as well. I'm enjoying this. We'll get back to this. We're gonna go pretty hard. I could maybe even finish it this week. We'll see. We'll see how we get on, huh? Do blah 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 blah. Is that a new one? That's just a camp. Alright, cool. Yeah, grab that save. Nice. Okay, so as I was saying about the highlighting tool on Twitch and stuff, I'm just gonna end the stream here shortly and be right back, and we'll do some Monster Hunter. It just won't let me trim the stuff up, so now that's I prefer not to end the stream. Shut up. That's what it is. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Alright. Alright.